Greetings and salutations, friends! We finally overcame all of the myriad problems that is inherent to Hangouts. We'll see if we might have to find a different solution, but today we're just going to do some character creation and some general introduction. This is a disclaimer. This game about Nazi vampires is indeed fictional. This is not a history lesson, so don't take it overly seriously. just to put it out there.
This is alt history. The way things should have gone.
Necessarily wish fulfillment. Not necessarily. Depends on the person you ask, I suppose.
So, the date is the 22nd of June, 1941. The Axes have been doing some naughty little experiments. They've been delving into the occults quite a bit. And they've discovered that vampires are actually real. And upon doing so, they figured, why don't vampires fight for us? And so that's where we ended up now. Vampires in Nazi Germany have been hunted down, almost, and given very simple choices. Those who are willing to present themselves to the Reich and the betterment of all in the name of socialism, well, they're happy vampires. Those who aren't, well, the Reich has many traitors, and one more doesn't exactly hurt. Now, of course, you may also have volunteered. The reasons for your presence here could be anything. Ideological. You could genuinely believe in the socialist goals of National Socialism. Or hell, maybe you're just really fond of how Hitler likes the Muslims, perhaps. There was, after all, a whole Muslim division in the Wehrmacht.
They were very inclusive.
They were very inclusive. Huh? And that's what we're going to go into today with your stories. So, who wants to begin?
I'll go last, since this is the first time that I've even really been introduced to all this. While you guys, I'll have something by the time you guys get your stuff all set up.
Yeah, that actually is a good question. Who is completely new to the vampire lore and setting?
Me, I'm new.
I'm 99% new. I've seen a tiny bit of it.
I heard of it once.
Devo, you go first because you know the lore.
Okay. Should we go over a general lore discussion for everyone who's new, Arch?
We could, like general outlying stuff.
Yeah.
Well, we'll continue to what the characters were likely to know. So, the Camarilla are, of course, established long ago now. That was the ruling organization, and most of you will probably have obeyed the Camarilla and their social structure, with the prince being at the top of the hierarchy. That's probably the only real controlling structure most of you have known within vampire society. But a lot of the philosophers in it, the Bruiser in particular, many of them have gotten really interested in these new ideologies, communism, fascism, all of this. And as such, quite a few have started to break away from that. Now, you're still technically in the Camarilla, because the Camarilla consider all vampires to be under their command. Whether or not you agree with that, well, that'll be up to your characters, I suppose.
So they're like the caliphate for vampires?
Kinda.
Right. Kinda. Most vampire stories have like the secret society that governs all vampire activity. The Camarilla is that.
Like Harry Potter.
Except in this case, the Nazi leadership know about vampires, and they view them like a bit of a threat, to the point where the true believers, those who know about the vampires, they don't like the Camarilla, but they also don't want to make enemies of them. Kind of like, you could consider the Camarilla's kind of live and let live attitude towards the National Socialists, kind of like the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact, with both parties kind of knowing that war's probably going to break out, but neither party actually wanting it just yet.
Yes, of course, the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact. I know it well.
But we still get like conflicts with the Camarilla and the Nazis' superiors. Like one person tells you to do something and the other person tells you to do something.
I guess we'll find that out, won't we?
You might. Anything other like generalistic lore stuff we should talk about? You're still allowed to be part of your clans, of course, but again, You're kind of a breakaway faction, but nobody really knows how to handle you yet. So if some superior in your clan tells you to do something, whether or not you want to do that is, again, entirely up to you. And if you feel that you've got enough allies within the other parties to resist.
What about the Masquerade?
The Masquerade is in effect. Like, those who know what you are, of course, don't give a shit, but you're not supposed to be obvious about this. The Nazis don't want you to be obvious either, because they don't know where you fit into their ideology yet. Like, some claim that you are the perfect man, the Übermensch, whilst others view you as subhuman.
So I guess it's important that we establish, for those of us new to Masquerade, what the vampire rules are. Like the sunlight, stake through the heart, garlic crosses, what goes, what isn't.
Okay, well, the Masquerade is basically a set of rules to try and ensure that humanity at large don't figure out that you're vampires. So keep the vampire stuff to a minimum, or against people who you know you can, finish off or kill or enslave, potentially.
Okay.
But
As
the
for the,
actual vampire rules, like, can I go out in sunlight or what?
You cannot. Sunlight is very bad for you.
Right.
Okay.
I think it's
So-
specifically ultraviolet light that's bad, right?
Yes.
So like UV lamps will also hurt vampires too.
Luckily, there weren't a whole lot of those during the Second World War either.
Yeah.
All right. So no sunlight, wooden stake through the heart.
Does anyone have any SPF 1000?
Sunscreen
to be
should
fair,
work
a wooden
actually.
stake through the heart would kill a human too. But I just
That's true.
Getting staked for a vampire, if I recall, it puts you unconscious, but other vampires can give you blood to revive you. I
I thought if you
it
pull
doesn't
the
kill
stake
you.
out, you come back.
it doesn't kill you, no.
And you can still, by expending willpower, which is a resource in game, carry out minor actions like moving slightly. But generally speaking, stake through the heart is like having your spine smashed. Like, you're not going to be doing much.
I take
All
it
right.
that we have some sort of aversion to crucifixes, which might pose a problem for being part of the Third Reich.
Actually, no.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes
what
and no.
hurts you is not the religious icon itself. It is the belief of the wielder. A true believer can turn any icon that he believes in into something that's dangerous to you.
Okay.
Yeah. There's
So-
actually a skill called True Faith that I think even vampires can get it, but with maxed out True Faith, you can repel vampires with your presence, basically.
So this is 1940s Germany, and in case we want to say hello to our southern allies down in Italy, we want to have like a pizza or something, right? Will garlic affect us?
Your senses are heightened, but it's not dangerous or anything.
Oh, okay.
It
so
just
it's
smells
garlic
really
to a
bad.
normal. Oh yeah, it's just so it's garlic to a normal person. It's like okay.
You'd
Yeah.
be uncomfortable, probably.
All right.
I suppose the general question here then is, what do we have to know about that will kill us instantly in the world that wouldn't kill us normally?
Sunlight is a very bad idea. Anything supernatural is basically going to do damage to you like you were human, like being clawed by a werewolf, bad. Being stabbed with a silver weapon, probably bad. Anything
silver, okay.
supernatural.
If you lose your head, that'll kill you.
Silver.
Also, running out of blood will do that too, because you have blood points.
That'll kill a human.
Well, no, you basically turn into like a mindless creature that you lose
That's the
control of
same
your
thing that would
character.
happen to
Yeah,
a human.
that's like a human.
Yeah,
turn
how
into a
do we
mindless
feed
creature.
Arch? How do you drink blood from people?
By
Your
biting
mouth?
them.
Yeah, but you're supposed to also hold the Masquerade.
Yeah. Well, your allies will take care of that.
I mean, you can't just have like a little snack casually.
And
In
what about
between
humanity
blood
points? How are we
banquets.
going to deal with those?
Humanity, like normally you might lose humanity by killing someone, but this is war, obviously. So just killing someone is not a problem. You're kind of expected to kill people, in fact.
So I'm guessing it's just murdering innocents. So it's
Wait,
essentially
yeah, like,
a parallel for normal morality.
Yes. Like something like just gunning down a Russian peasant or setting fire to their house with the family still in, yeah, that's going to cost you humanity. But
That's not
shooting
fair,
a
because
Russian
the other
soldier,
Nazis can do that as much as they
It
want,
costs
but
their
we can't.
humanity a lot more.
well, they'll lose humanity too, probably.
But what if they were communists?
That's true.
Yeah, we're talking about humans, right?
Yeah,
So
human,
kulaks,
so
we
not
can't kill
communists.
kulaks, right? Okay.
Yeah, communists, you can kill communists, that's fine. Oh, and also, running water can cause you considerable discomfort, but it's like you can't cross it. Like swimming across a river is probably not an option for you.
Okay.
Ah, I see. Can fish
And,
be
I
vampires?
What
take
about
it the
running
only.
blood?
I think the only nutrients we need is blood then.
Yes.
Right.
Yep.
Okay.
You can't eat, and except for Malkavians and Toreadors, you can't have sex.
You
Wait, what?
can, but, well,
You can, but there's no reason to. Like, it doesn't even feel good. There's no desire to do it.
and eating is also possible, but it's rotten food in your fucking belly. It's going to be uncomfortable to pass it.
Yeah.
But, if you have to pass for a human at like a dinner banquet or something, you can try and fake it.
How visible are
how-
our teeth?
Okay.
Not particularly. Like, all of you guys are fairly human. Like, as you lose humanity, however, you become more bestial, and it's easier to see that you're vampires.
Awesome. How often do we have to eat blood or drink blood? Even.
Depends on how active you are. Like, just normally, you don't need it that often. But if you use blood powers in combat all the time, that's
Right.
going to up the requirements
Yep.
quite a bit.
Yeah, that's why I mentioned that losing blood to 0 will actually kill you, because you actually expend quite a bit of blood while fighting.
And of
But you
course,
can
it doesn't
yeah.
necessarily have to be human blood.
No, it doesn't.
Like, so
be
animal
communist
blood.
Yeah, it can be communist blood.
So animals, like you could, like a cow or something, you could use them.
Yeah.
I take it that trying to loophole it by drinking dry blood or something is the same as eating rotten food for a human.
Coagulated blood is, well, first of all, it's going to be difficult to fucking drink it. And you're going to find it disgusting. Like, even drinking from animals is not something you like doing, but you can.
Unless you're a vegetarian, which is what they call them.
Yeah.
Yeah, the vegetarian vampires drink from animals, and the freeze drink from humans.
Okay, any other, like, setting question, lore ideas?
Should we talk about Cain?
Well, you guys, that'll depend on your position in the world, again, your philosophy, because some of you might not believe in Cain.
Yeah. We would all know about him, though, right? Whether or not we believe in him.
Well,
Yeah,
kinda.
story.
Well, like, yeah, like,
It's the
some
Bible.
of the more crazy old vampires might tell you that you're actually, all vampires come from Cain, the murder of Abel and shit, but whether or not you believe that's going to depend a lot.
Well, I assume just because it's Germany in the 40s, we'll be familiar with the character Cain.
Yeah, probably.
How pure-blooded as vampires are we? Like, is there humanity and our heritage or something? I guess it depends on which vampire, but for the normal vampires, for average vampire.
Well, again, it depends a great deal, but a fair few of the vampires in civilized society are going to be fairly human. Whilst you might also run into those that have gone full cray-cray. And you might even run into those who have gotten communism.
Have you got the nism?
Right. Okay. So I think I've learned enough to start.
Well, one
creating
more
a character.
question. Can you go through the clans so we know like the classes that we can pick from?
Have you looked at the rulebook, V? I highly suggest it.
No, I haven't either. What
I haven't
page
yet,
in the
I just
rulebook?
got it.
I've got the
Shit.
13. Yeah, the book that you linked, Arch, only has like the 7 that they included in 5e.
Bruiser, Gangrel, Malkavians, Nosferatu, Toreador, Tremere, Ventru, and Thin Bloods, I suppose.
Yeah. I've got the 13 major clans because you said that we could adapt them if we wanted, right? So there's Asimite, Bruja, followers of Set, Gangrel, Giovanni, La Sombra, Malkavian, Nosferatu, Ravenos, Toreador, Tremere, Samiz, and Ventru. And then Thin Bloods, which aren't on the list here because they're basically losers.
We'll stick with the ones in the book to begin with, unless you have foreknowledge about the other clans, just to make it a little bit easier.
Okay.
But of course, there are versions of them. Like, all of them have an Islamic version, so if you want to pick that,
Yeah.
you can.
I just brought it up because, V, you were talking about being a Samiz off show. if V is there.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, yeah. No, it's just that you mentioned being a Samiz and they're not in the 5th edition rulebook right away.
Like what I know is like this. Bruja are the ones that are the anarchists. They don't like order. They're the rebels. And then you get Malkavians, which are the ones who are always crazy. You get the ones that can do blood magic, Magus, I think, or something like that.
Tremere. They're the Tremere.
The Tremere. You get a class that looks really ugly. They're the Nosferatu. They're really great at stealth, but anyone that sees you would identify you as a vampire, so they usually go through the sewers and stuff. And then you have the opposite of that, which are the high-class vampires, the ones that move around high society and they like to dominate people, and they're very charismatic.
Yeah,
and
that's
that's pretty much
Toreador.
all I know.
Yep.
Okay. Well, how about we start by making Dev's character, so we can kind of just talk about a little bit about this as we go.
Okay, so I'm going to play a Toreador. That's
Okay.
A bard.
They are the highly charismatic ones. It's not loading. Hold on. They're considered. How it works is basically when you get turned into a vampire, you inherit the clan of the person that turned you into a vampire. So you gain their clan skills and their weaknesses. So I would have been turned by a Toreador. And the Toreador are basically very they're very beautiful. Even if you weren't beautiful in life, you become beautiful. Like you just turn into a beautiful variant of yourself.
It's like alcohol.
As it says here, yeah, the archetypes: the artist, the stage manager, patron of the arts, the thespian spy. They like art. They like high society. They like
I'm
sex.
starting to hate your character already.
Yep. It's
Playing
a
a socialite.
fashionista fucking upper class. Horrible.
Yep. So I'm going to play a Toreador.
All right. A Toreador. Okay. Well, you can start by just adding in the clan thing.
Yep. I just have this open here. Let me head over to... There it is. So, clan.
So you have a clan of gypsy vampires, Ravnos.
Yep.
Gypsies.
Toreador. There we are.
I'm looking through the clans here, and there's one that's a clan of animals. Now, does anyone want to guess which one Rags is going to take?
Yeah, they take like animal totems and they get animal powers and stuff.
The furries, basically.
Yeah, basically they're just furries.
Gotcha.
I'll consider it for the sake of the character.
Okay. So, your special disciples, Auspex and Celerity.
Isn't there a third? Presence.
Presence, yeah.
Aspect, celerity, and presence. So
You'll have to excuse
disciplines.
us on the character creation here, because the character creation in 5e is fucking trash. God. Like, most have like this is how you do it. Well, this is just like, yeah, it's just we've put this in 3 different areas of the book. Have fun.
Yeah. And then
Right, so you get to pick 2 of your clan disciples. So Auspex, Celerity, or Presence, 2 of them.
I only get 2. So Auspex is basically like supernatural senses. Celerity is performative art. And presence is just presence. That's pretty obvious. I'll take Auspex and presence then.
Okay. So you get 2 dots in one of them and 1 in the other.
Okay. So
And celerity as well. Like, it's performance art, but it could also be used, in this case, in conjunction with combat. Like drawing your pistol in incredibly flashy fashion and stuff like that.
Yeah. The disciplines require, like, they require blood to use them anyway, right? So they are somewhat supernatural.
To a degree, but, you know, it doesn't have to. Like, Auspex, obviously supernatural. Celerity, that is, I mean, it's a basic thing, like doing a really cool pistol trick, but you add in a little bit of extra to it, like moving supernaturally fast or strangely stilted, you know?
Yep. So there we go.
Okay. As for your attributes, this is where it gets a bit derpy. So you get one attribute at 4 dots.
Hold on, where are the attributes? Do you mean the traits or the skills? That's what they're listed as here.
Traits, I guess traits.
Yeah. So yeah, the traits are split up into physical, social, and mental, and then there's 3 of each. So I get one of these at 4.
Yep, 1 to 4.
Okay. Guess I'll put it for charisma. Yeah.
Okay. Then you get 4, 3. Take one after 4, 3. Yes. Then you get 3 of them at 3.
Okay. So let's go with manipulation.
Just for the sake of it, composure is what we're going to be using for most ranged combat. Keeping calm under fire, just so that's fair.
Okay. Yeah. I'll go with wits. And I guess intelligence. There we go.
Right. Then you got 4 attributes at 2.
Okay. So composure, dexterity, stamina, resolve.
Yeah. And then strength is at 1 dot.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you've got your health. Let's go and see. A health is stamina plus 3.
Okay, so that's 5.
There's a 9/11 reference in this manual.
Is it?
A what?
Yeah. In the which one is this? The Warlock clan Tremere. There's a 9/11 reference a little bit down, second page, I think.
I'm not surprised.
Considering there's a gay fashionista vampire who's also a feminist and fighting for the oppressed in this version, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I know what Sargon's playing as.
I'll tell you what, if there's one thing you don't want as a vampire, it's oppression. It's just part of your innate character. You have to understand.
Here's something interesting that Archie didn't really mention. There's 3 factions. We're going to talk about one, the Camarilla. The other one are quite literally called the Anarchists.
The Anarchs.
And they want the Anarchs, and they just want anarchy.
No, actually, no, they're not anarchists though. That's the common misconception. The Anarchs aren't anarchists. They just don't want the control of the Camarilla. They still want to control society.
Oh,
in
yeah.
fact, many of them want to build a society controlled by them, with humans as just chattel.
Well, in the new version, they're quite literally just SJWs.
Because of course they are.
They made them into the SJW faction.
And then you have the Sabbath.
Yeah, the Sabbat are like the nihilists. They just want to kill everyone.
They just burn everything to the fucking ground faction.
Yep. Well, they're also religious though.
Power?
They're religious though because they believe that Cain's going to return
And kill all of them.
and kill all vampires. So they want to be on the side of Cain. So they have like a religious bent to them. But anyway,
They'll die last. And then your willpower is your composure plus your resolve.
okay, composure plus resolve. So I should have 4 of that then.
All right. And then we've got some skills. So you've got 3 types here: jack of all trades, balanced, or specialist, and that determines how you get to distribute your skills. With balance being, just the most dots scattered overall, a jack of all traits. Then you've got a little bit more in most, and specialist is you get 1/4, so you can almost max out 1.
Okay. I might as well. Oh, sorry. What was the second one? Sorry, between specialist and jack of all trades.
Balanced. So balance gives
I'll
you
go balanced.
Okay. And also, let's see if there's an easy way to add them here. Otherwise, I guess we'll probably have to add them in the other section. Have you given Irov Gehuji? Okay. Let's see if there's an easy way to add them, because I have added in a few other skills. Let's see if there's something nice. Not really, sadly. Because I looked at several of these character sheets, and none of them had really good ones. So I guess we can just add it under speciality, maybe?
Well, you can add skills. Yeah. You can just name a skill. and specialities, I think.
Let's see if we name skill, but it doesn't give you the little dot thingy. We can put it on disciplines, I guess, because that'll give you access to the dots at least.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so you've got some more skills that are based around weaponry, of course.
Okay.
I'll put them into the Discord thingy, so you can just copy it from there.
Let's take a look.
So you've got very heavy weapons, just heavy weapons,
Okay.
rifles, SMGs, revolvers, and pistols.
Does this mean that the firearms basic skill is just not applicable this time around?
Firearms is used for everything, basically. So that's the skill you'll mostly be using. These are just for your level of expertise with these weapons.
Okay.
So, for example, with pistols, you know how to use most pistols. But without that, if you pick up a pistol with a magazine in it, you can still fire it, but you're going to be lost as to how to reload it, how to maintain it, etc.
I assume that everyone else should be putting these in too.
That'd be a good idea. Yes.
Yeah. Very heavy weapons, rifles, SMGs, revolvers, and pistols into your disciplines. At least for now. Maybe we can figure out a way to edit this, but
Yeah. For melee weapons, if you wish to specialize in a type of melee weapons, I'll make a discipline for you. But currently, there's no real, melee combat arts as standard in this universe. But if you want to get really good at using, say, a halberd or something crazy, we can discuss that.
Well, a sword would be more preferable, but yes, maybe. Right. So what have we got? Pistols.
Pistols, revolvers, SMGs, rifles, heavy weapons, and very heavy weapons.
What's the difference between a pistol and a revolver?
Revolvers don't jam, and they'd have some special abilities. You can, for example, fan a revolver to empty the whole damn thing real quick and give you a nice big bonus.
They do work a bit differently.
yeah.
I'm wondering that are heavy weapons stuff like LMG and a very heavy weapons like a rocket launcher?
Basically, yes. Heavy weapons are machine guns and stuff like that. Very heavy weapons, now we start entering into the lines of crew-operated weaponry, like the Sturmturm anti-tank rifle.
Right.
What is der Flammenwerfer?
There is no Flammenwerfer because you vampires are not fond of fire at all.
That's true. That's right. No fire allowed.
Yeah, but it could be a good anti-vampire weapon.
Yes, but it'll also kill you, probably.
But only if you aim it
Well,
wrong.
we're going to stand on one side of it.
I'd put Flammenwerfer under very heavy weapon.
Are you telling me that the Bruja, the anarchists, don't use Molotov cocktails? What kind of universe is this?
I'll give you a flamethrower if you want it.
They throw milkshakes.
Molotov milkshakes, yeah.
Right, so the thing. Balanced. You get 3 skills at 3 points.
Okay. So I will take... I'll take persuasion.
Probably a good idea.
I think performance. And...
Streetwise will probably not be hugely applicable most of the time, but if you are in an urban environment, like say you've entered a city and you talk with the locals, then sure, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'll take streetwise.
Okay, then you get 5 skills at 2 dots.
Okay, so etiquette, leadership, intimidation, academics, and politics.
Okay, then you get 7 skills at 1 dot.
Okay. Occult, science, investigation, awareness, insight, subterfuge, and I guess craft. That
No
makes sense. for the
points in
character.
firearms. Are you sure?
Yep.
Okay.
Quick question, which might be relevant to that actually. If guns don't hurt vampires very much, am I to take it that we're supposed to use swords against vampires?
Yes, like
Okay.
swords or other, like mostly you'll be handed out stuff that was available to the army at the time. Other stuff you'll have to requisition, basically.
And chopping off a vampire's head is a pretty good way of killing it, I'm guessing.
Yes, works pretty well.
Yep.
Is there any enchantment needed to make that possible, or is it just a normal blade?
With the garlic blade.
A normal blade will do just fine.
Yep.
Which begs the question, why doesn't a bullet work the same? But I'll suspend my disbelief on that one.
Well, you could shoot them in the head like a bunch of times. Basically, like the vampires are kind of they're like made of stone and ash in a sense. So it's not just that you kill them; you kind of have to obliterate them.
You have to inflict devastating trauma on them, which is why something
Yeah.
like an anti-tank rifle, that'd probably do the job, yeah, but firing pistol ammo at them is not going to work very well.
Can I just no-scope some armor-piercing sniper rifle at all the vampire heads? That work?
You could get a hold of very specialized sniper rifle ammo if you've got the political clout to get them.
So, when it comes to like vampires and stuff in this world, what about silver?
They don't like silver. It's not nearly as dangerous to them as to werewolves, but it is considered supernatural.
Oh, so we're definitely not a fan. We don't like to have it on us and stuff like that.
Well, it depends.
Any-
You actually, it's a good weapon, so it's kind of like
Mhm.
steel for you. Like a human doesn't mind having steel on him because it's
Don't
still
get
dangerous.
stabbed by it. Okay, I got
Yeah.
you. All right.
Any other magical metals? Is uranium worse for us than humans, for example?
Oh, there might be magic. There might be magic, but whether or not you know about it, well, that depends.
I don't mean. I mean like any other materials that have different qualities for us than they do in reality, like uranium, for example. Does
I'm
radiation
sure-
work the same way in us?
I'm sure
Radiation,
the
you don't
average-
find radiation.
The average vampire probably doesn't know what radiation will do to them, right?
No.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
not in this era anyway.
All right, fair enough.
Also, Arch, if we have a Tremere, then we'll know about magic because they're
Oh,
magic vampires. Yeah.
That'll be the one I'll go for.
Okay.
Oh,
I
okay.
wanted to go
Goddamn
for that,
copying
damn
me.
it.
Well, you could still go for it.
Oh well, 3 of us go for it now, I guess.
Well, I
Are
was
you all
actually
going to be
looking-
Tremeres?
I was
Okay,
actually
all right,
looking
all right.
at being a Tremere as well.
I'll be a Ventru then.
That's the second choice I was going to use.
Sargon, you're a Ventru in real life.
Okay, well then
Wow.
well, that's why I wanted to be something different.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it. Our party will be what our party is.
Yeah.
Thanks. Why don't you go
Well,
for
yeah,
the animal one?
I guess let's finish my.
I,
person
I,
first.
well, I
Let's,
guess.
let's finish theirs. Let's finish theirs.
Yeah.
All right.
Right. Now you'll pick your predator type. Although I'm half tempted to ignore this because it's so stupid in this particular setting. Because the predator type stuff is like beggar and stuff.
Oh, that's right. Oh no, it's Ventru that has that weakness, right? They can only feed from their predator type.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Okay, hold on.
So we'll do it because it's a little bit basic, but you pick a predator. They're on the page 175 in the rulebook.
Okay. Let me just pull the rulebook up here. Where did it go? That's not it. That's Ritualist Start, by the way. Looks good. 175, you said?
Yes, 177 in the search thingy.
Okay. Let's load it up here.
And once you've chosen it, you get one of the listed specialities, 1 dot to one of their disciplines, and then you get the advantages or flaws inherent there within.
Okay, so for example, if my preferred type of person to feed on was an alley cat, I would get an intimidation or brawl point.
Mhm.
I would get a celerity or potence, and I would lose a humanity.
Mhm.
Okay.
Does humanity return over a time, or is it permanently lost?
I'll let you regain it by doing nice things. So, let that poor Jewish girl escape from the strange camp with the screamy pie ovens, for example.
Poor
and-
Jewish.
Go on, Anne. Be free. Write your diary.
Well,
Tell
Can we
me
help
your
an old lady
story.
across the street to offset murdering a bunch of Jews?
I don't know. I don't think the diary wouldn't have quite the impact if she lived.
let's see here.
I wonder who the arbiter of this morality is, because now we're going to have to get into, well, is it moral to do something that hurts some people, but overall is better?
I, as the GM, will be the judge of that.
I see. Okay, fair enough.
So for my predator type, I'm going to choose a consensualist.
You fucking faggot.
You always have to obtain consent. You never feed against your victim's free will.
Oh God, you're such an
So
SOL.
you're no means no the vampire.
You're a shitty Nazi.
What happens when someone Me Too's you?
I'm a blood drinking kink lord in the real vampire community. Apparently. Okay.
All right. It's time to cut our losses and
Yeah.
remove Dev's character immediately.
Yeah, I think Dev's character's a liability. I agree.
Okay, so I get medicine or persuasion.
Mhm.
How long are we
Persuasion
gonna go on?
speciality with victims, though.
Okay, hold on. Let me just pull it back up here. Sorry, what'd you say?
Persuasion is especially with your victim, so I'd probably take it under specialities. And phlebotomy, V can probably explain it better, but it's kind of like taking a blood test, making an incision to get a little bit of blood out without having, splashing it all over the room.
Okay. So yeah, I'll take persuasion.
Okay, persuasion, victim.
So, Dev, are you sort of playing the character that you always play? And are you going to end up reporting us when we do naughty things like you somehow avoided doing in the previous campaign?
Nope. Also, I don't. This character is very different. This character is very different from my fat monk. If you haven't noticed.
And then you gain 1 dot of auspex or fortitude. So
okay, I only have auspex, so that's what I get.
All right,
there it is.
And 1 more humanity. You're nice and human.
So do we each start at 5, right? Humanity.
Yes.
5 out of 10. Okay, so I'm at 6.
You gain
You're superhuman.
dark secret flaw, Masquerade breacher. So the
Where does that
Camarilla
go?
will already be a little bit pissy with you.
Yeah. Where do I put that in?
See, where would you put that in? Disciplines, resonance, arousal. Probably, I'd say details.
Maybe go back 1 page there. Chronicle. Yeah, merits and flaws. There's a place here.
Oh, wait, no, blood? No. Blood and XP. No, that's Chronicles.
No. Yeah, here. Merits and flaws.
Ah, there you go. Yeah, you can add it in there. That's perfect.
Okay. All right, so I'll put in Masquerade Breacher, 0.1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then the feeding flaw, consensual.
Yep. Prey exclusion, non-consent. So I can't feed from somebody who doesn't want me to.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, if I recall, you can overcome flaws with a roll, right?
Yes, willpower.
Yeah. Okay.
So you can now spend 7 points on advantages and 2 points of flaws.
All right.
I believe that's just is either up or down from predator type. Yeah, it's down in the rule book.
Okay, let me just take a look at it here. Let me pull it up.
And the cost there is denoted by the dots after it. So flaw, ... literate, illiterate is a 2-point flaw.
I can't find it. What page is it on?
179 or 181 in the search.
Okay. Advantages. Here we are. In addition to vampiric powers and human skills, characters have possible advantages. All right. So I can choose, you said 7 of these?
7 points.
Okay. All
So,
right.
for example, if you want to be beautiful, that's 2 points. Stunning is 4 points.
That's in looks.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. I'll be stunning.
Of course you will.
Yeah, looks 4 points. Stunning. I'll put that in right now.
Yep. Add in the little blurb afterwards too. You add 2 extra dice to all appropriate social dice pools, because that way it's easier to remember.
Two extra dice to... Shit. Yeah, there it is. Okay.
Right.
All appropriate social dice pools. Okay.
Mhm. And then you've got 3 more points in advantages.
Oh, so there's someone spamming links to porn in your live chat?
How adorable, I suppose. Let's see. I have to figure out where I put my fucking chat thingy.
You're going to have to mod me. There's no other way.
There's no other way.
There.
I thought links were already automatically disabled.
Since you're begging for it, I'll let you mod. There you go.
Hey.
I don't
Right,
like
who wants to get
moderating my
banned?
chat. Makes me sad.
Sorry?
I don't like moderating. It goes against my being.
Yeah, it's understandable, but if someone's just... Well, if someone's spamming, get rid of it.
Yeah.
That's understandable. But I don't know if this person's actually spamming. Do you want the porn links removed?
I removed them.
Okay.
Okay, I'll
This
put
one's
the rest of my my points in bonding.
Of course you will. God, you are going to be such a pussy fire CW.
Well, it'll make me resistant to blood bonds.
Which,
And
to be fair, is not a bad idea.
Yep, because they can kind of fuck your character over in the long run.
Especially since the Nazis might want to find some way to control you.
Yep. Bonding. So.
What are blood bonds,
Resistant.
Devon?
If you drink the blood of another vampire, but only a little bit of it, you become slightly under their control. And then if you do it 3 times, you basically become their servant.
Yep. You become their biatch.
For Tremere, it's 2 times because that's their clan weakness.
And,
so I should have to choose weaknesses, right?
Yep, 2 points of weaknesses.
Okay, so
Do fucking vegan. God, I would love to see you obtain the consent of a cow.
that'd be real easy. I could just like have a dog and just raise it and then just feed from it, and it'd be
That's
okay with it.
Disgusting.
You already have one of those.
I'm not going to choose vegan. Let's see. I don't know. I can't choose archaic because we're a lot younger than that. Here, I'll choose hopeless addiction.
All right.
So basically, I'm more susceptible to the addictions of the people that I feed from. So let's find it again. Here we go. Character sheet. Gotta put 2 points in it. It's too bad you can't put it in specialities or something and actually have the points. Just filling it up disciplines doesn't seem quite right. Okay.
Yeah, it's a bit of a derpy character sheet, but it's the best one that was available, sadly.
Yeah. Hopeless addiction. 2 points. There we go.
All right, and then you have your touchstones.
Okay.
So you have your convictions, 172, page 172. And you can select 1 to 3 convictions, and you have to create an equal number of touchstones.
Okay. Let's see here. Where are they? Oh, these are still skills in 172. Hold on. Oh, beliefs. That's 174. Here we go. Each character begins with 1 to 3 convictions. Human values they attempt to uphold even after death. Okay.
Spread communism.
Thou shalt not kill. Kill only the unworthy. Never expose children to violence. Love thy neighbor. Disobedience is dishonor. Protect the innocent from harm. Courage is the highest virtue. Oh God, my country, right or wrong? There's one. There's one in there. Rob from the rich, give to the poor.
Oh no!
Is this a political compass?
Wait, does that mean Robin Hood was an anarchist?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
He was
he
also a
was
vampire.
on the current arc, yes. Don't know if he was for the dissolution of the state.
I'm not sure. Here, I'll just take always aid women in need because why not?
I was about to fucking say. I knew
Fucking
it.
White Knight.
Okay,
Literally, yeah, a white knight.
Okay, there we are.
select that, and then you have to select one touchstone,
Sure.
which is on the page directly beneath it.
So are you actually building a male feminist here?
Yes, yes, he fucking is.
No, but I could go that way, I guess.
You already have.
Touchstones,
Only a male
It's
feminist
too
would try to
late,
get
yeah.
consent.
What's left, Dev?
A living human being connecting to humanity through the inhuman. Okay, so somebody from your life before.
Yeah. To be fair, these probably won't play that much of a role with you being probably at the front, but still.
Yeah, yeah.
The thing is, if you're going to play a male feminist, then you are 100% the most likely to sexually abuse someone. So you might get a debuff if you go for the consensual route. Yeah, he's totally different from my last character, guys. Plays another moralist.
Well, my last character was pretty much impotent sexually.
If that's the only difference you can point to, then I think I might be right.
You know, I will choose a surviving human spouse, lover, or parent.
No.
That's actually
Choose protecting women.
Definitely. In fact,
This is
at this
actually-
point,
this-
you're a coward if you don't.
This is actually an easy one, so I'm choosing this one. Because it does kind of fit with what I want to do. So there we go.
All right. And
Okay.
you actually start with a full 7 humanity, so you start with 8 since you've got 1 more point.
Oh, very good.
You're very nice and human.
Yeah, like the best saints had what, 10 humanity?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right.
You're very close.
Wait, is that just a measure among vampires, or does that apply to humans as well?
It applies to
Measure
everyone.
amount vampire.
No, not necessarily. There are non-vampire NPCs in some games who have had humanity points.
I'm asking
It
because
might
I'm
be
guessing
like-
that
it
the
might be
saints
like-
weren't vampires.
I think what it is everyone in the World of Darkness series they all have humanity, but for vampires, if you hit 0 humanity, you basically lose control of your character. Humanity or blood, you can't hit 0. All right. Anything else?
All right. We're getting nice and close, finally, to the end. So you get a blood potency. Blood potency of 1.
All right. Where does that go?
Under blood.
Oh, it's under blood and EXP. Yeah.
Yes, blood potency, it's at 1.
Yep.
Yep. And you have 15 experience that you can spend.
I can just put into whatever points I like.
Yes, and the cost for that is on page 151 in the book.
Okay. Let's pull the book back up.
Now,
151.
I'll leave you to do that, and we'll, if you have any questions, we'll go over it afterwards, because this takes forever to make characters, so...
It does. However,
I want to do it off screen.
shouldn't we talk about like the actual physical appearance of our characters if Ritualist wants to make art? I think Ritualist is in the chat room.
Yes, I'll have character stuff made for you, so give me write that description down on your own time, and I'll have it done.
Oh god,
Alright.
I just found something cringe in the manual. Instead of saying these days, they say these nights.
Yeah, because they're
Taking it a
vampires.
little
They
bit too far there, lads.
can't.
Ooh.
Right.
If anyone wants to go, sorry
Alright,
to interrupt.
let's-
If anyone wants to go
Yeah.
Tremere, I'm probably not going to. just in case you're
Well,
planning to do that.
Hold on just a moment before we move on, Arch. I'm trying to find what you were talking about in the manual about where to put your experience, and like how many experience per each point.
Yes, it's fucking retarded, but it's explained in the further down. So 15 experience points, composure 3 times 5 equals 15. And that's 3 plus the little tablet at the top there. It's a dumb fucking system, but live with it, I guess.
Sure.
That's very good.
But is each point just one experience?
No. So for each point you already have. So if you have 2 dots of composure, the third dot will cost. Let's see. Composure is a attribute, so that's 10. So then the third cost will be a third, so that'll cost 15.
So it goes up by 5 each time?
No, it doesn't. I fucking hate this system. But okay.
Okay.
What's your current composure? Let's use that as an example.
Where is it?
So your composure is currently 2.
Oh, yeah. Yes, it is. Okay.
Yeah. Yes. Right. So say that you wanted composure 3. Okay. So that is an attribute. It says trait there because this is an older version. So that's an attribute. So then you'll see that attribute new level times 5. So since you have 2 points, that's 10 already. And the third point would then be another 5. So 3 points, 5 times 15. So that would be 15 experience points.
Okay. Where does it say that in the book? I must have not heard the page or missed it or something.
Page 153 in the search, 151 in the book.
Okay.
Depending on if you use the search up top.
Increase attribute new level multiplied by 5. Increase skill new level multiplied by 3. New speciality is 3. New clan discipline. Okay. No, I see it here. Yeah, there's a little table. All right.
Yes.
I'll just plug that in.
Right. Who has the least time? So we'll do you first.
Me, probably, to be honest.
I figured. All right. Sargon, Don Sargoni.
Yes.
You should play communist, I guess?
Well, so like what clan does everyone want to be? Like,
I'd like to play the spellcaster.
Tremere.
I was initially going to go with Tremere because they seem like the most interesting and the least gay.
Hold on, Arch. If I pick the crazies, will I get like interactions?
If you play the crazies, I'll make you see spiders crawling out of your asshole on occasion.
Yeah, but would there be like any cool shit like when you play Vampire the Masquerade? Like it's a little different if you play the crazy?
Yes, if you play the crazy, you're the GM's bitch. I can do things to you. It's fun.
Here's a good idea that I didn't use. If you play as and V, I thought you were going to do this actually. You play as a Samiz, and you use your flesh crafting to basically make yourself into an Aryan god.
What the hell's a Samiz? I didn't even see that.
No, the Simish, they're flesh crafters, so they can turn themselves into whatever they want.
Yep.
So it's not a clan. Is that
it's a clan.
Something else?
Like, if you absolutely wanted to play at Simish, I'd let you. I'd just make up rules on the spot, basically.
I'll probably play that. If that's the case, do you get like, is it a charisma-based class?
Not really. The Simish their charisma is more about their appearance, how they craft themselves.
Here, I'll put this in the Discord.
You probably want stamina, intelligence, and resolve, probably.
Because half the playable clans were left out of that rule book. So
yeah, that's worth pointing out to the people watching.
Yeah.
We figured that out earlier. We say it to the audience.
So the Samiz, eldritch old world lords who have little in common with the mortal world and can manipulate flesh and bone at whim. So they basically reshape their own bodies and the bodies of others. And that's their primary skill. They usually build like castles out of people.
Yeah, the problem is you'd be pretty fucking obvious due to your natural urges. Like, you'd kill a Russian and you'd be sitting there, turning him into a nice little Eiffel Tower of bones and blood and flesh.
Yeah, but I just thought it would be quite funny to be an Aryan god. Just make yourself the perfect Aryan using your abilities.
But we're not talking about V's character now, though. So
sorry. But anyway.
But who had preferences for what is what I want to know.
Just pick what you like to play, Bad, and I'll pick from what's left.
Well, okay, so I'm guessing that the Tremere, they're the wizard ones, is something that other people want to play, so I'll be a Ventru.
I was going to say I probably won't. I found another one that seemed interesting. Rags, you were the other one that was going to play Tremere. What are you thinking?
I'll do Gangrel. Why not?
Of course.
I was gonna
be the furry.
I was gonna do Tremere. But a lot of people want to, so I'll just go with,
It's not a problem having more than one Tremere.
Yeah,
No, it's more
now
interesting
no
if
one
we
is.
have one from each one, isn't it?
I guess variety,
Plus,
Okay,
everyone
well,
expects you to play the animal one, Rags.
if no one else is going to pick the Tremere and everyone's okay with me taking it, I'll go for it. But I don't mind being a Ventru if someone wants it particularly.
go for it.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Okay. Tremere.
Right.
Let me just put my skills in real quick.
Okay.
All right. So you get your disciplines. Let me see. Auspex, Blood, Sorcery, or Dominate. And you get to pick 2 of them.
I can only pick 2 of them, right?
Yep.
Right. So, Auspex, it says in the manual, allow perceive the auras of others, search for evidence of magical essences, stuff like that. Blood Sorcery sounds useful. What kind of stuff can I do with that?
Well, blood magic, basically. Rituals, direct attacks, controlling minds, bodies, making shields out of vitae, magical weaponry, all kinds of shit. It's quite flexible.
What does Dominate do?
It's your ability to mentally dominate a lesser mind, like a human, and make them into a willing servant.
That does sound useful.
It's a spicy joke, Sargon. Maybe then they'd vote for UKIP.
Well, I assume that other people will be able to take that Dominate thing. There are other
Dominate's pretty
characters.
common, yeah. Dominate's pretty common.
Yeah, okay. I won't take that one then. I'll take Auspex and Blood Sorcery.
Okay. So you can put 2 dots in one and 1 dot in the other.
I guess I'll take 2 in Blood Sorcery and 1 in Auspex.
That makes a lot of sense. Additionally, with Blood Sorcery, it has rituals, where it's like you can achieve big stuff, but with a lot of preparations.
Right.
And in that case, if there's something specific you want to achieve, you can just talk it over to me, and I'll let you do a lot of stuff with that, and I'll come up with some ingredients.
Sweet, okay.
Because that's funny.
He asked for the most ridiculous ingredients, like the marrow of an unborn child.
That's the point.
Right, okay. What's next?
So you'll have to become an abortionist.
Right? Now it's your attributes, or
I
traits.
founded Planned Parenthood. Sorry, go
Hold
on.
on. I have some ritualist art here. Here.
You didn't have a one previously. I'm not sure if you've brought it up.
Arch, one more thing. You should probably make me able to see all the character sheets so I can see what everyone's doing with theirs on screen.
Good call.
You're so fucking demanding. But yeah, I'll do it. So, attributes. Take 1 attribute at 4.
When you say attributes, do you mean
Traits.
Right.
Yeah, traits.
So
They're renamed.
Right, okay. Right, okay. So 1 attribute of 4.
Mm-hmm.
Does it? What do I need for the skills I've got?
For
disciplines. Sorry,
disciplines.
Yeah, all specs and Blood Sorcery.
Thaumaturgy. I'm pretty sure it's intelligence, wits, resolve. It's mental stuff.
Right. Well, Dev can't fight, can he?
No.
Right. Okay.
I can seduce.
Wonderful. I don't know. I mean, dexterity, strength, and stamina are probably all useful.
They are, but I mean, for gunfiring, composure is your thing. For melee, strength or dexterity will work, and stamina is your hit points, basically.
And intelligence for what, my spell casting and whatnot.
Yeah.
All right, I'll put 4 in that. Fuck it.
Okay, so that's your specialization. Then you put 3 attributes at 3 points.
I'll take composure, dexterity, and wits or resolve. What's the difference?
Resolve is good for you because a fair bit of blood magic uses resolve. They also use it for wits, though. Like they use basically everything under mental.
I'll take it under. What's the difference between wits and resolve? What do they do?
Wits is your ability to think quickly and figure out problems, etc. Whilst resolve is your ability to, soldier on in the face of adversity and so on.
Yeah, okay.
It's also the ability to do things that might be uncomfortable, like picking
What
up
about-
a true cross.
What about soldiering on in the face of diversity?
That's probably just firearms. Probably.
I've got 3 with 3.
Okay, and then you got 4 attributes at 2.
Okay. Okay.
Right, and then you leave last one to 1. So your health is your stamina plus 3. So in case you have 5, you already have. So that's fine.
Yep, I'm fine there.
Willpower is your composure plus your resolve.
Oh, so I get an extra willpower.
Yep, which is nice. They're kind of rerolls, so they're useful.
Yeah.
And skill distribution, jack of all trades, balance specialist.
Sorry, where are we looking there?
This is your skill, so it's right beneath it.
Right, and what am I doing with that?
You pick 1 out of 3 distributions, jack of all trades, balance, or specialist, and that tells you how many dots you get.
What's the difference between them?
Jack of all trades, 1 skill at 3, 8 skills at 2. Balanced, 3 skills at 3, 5 skills at 2, 7 skills at 1, and specialist, 1 skill at 4, 3 skills at 3, 3 skills at 2.
Yeah, I'll go for the specialist.
Okay, so you get 1 skill at 4 points.
Yes, I'll take. To kill other vampires is going to be melee, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'll take 4 melee.
Okay, then 3 skills at 3.
3 in firearms. Right, so occult. Am I going to need that for any of the things I do?
Researching rituals and spells.
Does sound useful. Academics. Am I going to need that?
Here's another artwork.
Oh God, you're going to be such a literally thirsty male feminist.
Just a crumb, my lady.
God,
Just a
you're gonna be
morsel.
Begging. It's so
Just a little blood. You don't need it all.
That's horrible.
You're literally going to be the entitled male feminist who thinks that he gets some if he does enough. God. Right. Okay. So 2 more at 3. Let me.
For researching spells, that'll be investigation plus occult. So you probably want those.
I'll probably take. I don't know now. So I got 3 at 3, right? So.
Yep. So you got 2 more at 3.
Athletics. How useful is that going to be?
Well, it'll help you not get shot by allowing you to run around in the open and dodge incoming fire.
Works. And I suppose I'll go occult or no. What's the difference between investigation and awareness?
Awareness is how that's your perception, basically.
Right.
Whilst investigation is you searching for something.
Right. Okay. I'll go 3 in awareness.
Mhm.
Then was it 5 at 2?
Let's see, 3 skills at 3, 3 skills at 2.
Oh damn, 3 skills at 2. Right. Okay. Right. 1. What does survival do?
Ability to survive, I guess. I mean, it's not like you need food or berries in the wilderness, so
Yeah.
forcing yourself to drink blood that's stagnant and shitty, I guess.
God.
Finding shelter, binding wounds, that kind of stuff.
You're expecting this war to get bad, aren't you, Arch? I didn't see it coming to that. Finance. Oy vey.
Hey.
Be careful of that Jewish blood, though. You never know.
Wow. I'll take 2 in investigation.
All right.
Any more?
3 skills at 1.
Oh, wonderful. Right, okay. I suppose I should go for some etiquette. Don't know why I feel like I should take that. Probably won't actually. I'll take 1 at academics, 1 in politics, and 1 in I don't know. I feel like I'm making a long-lasting decision that will have deep ramifications.
Start leveling up larceny. You know, that's finance, but of a different kind.
Alternative finance.
Romanian finance.
I'll just go for. Oh, geez, I don't know. I'll just go for 1 in persuasion.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. Let's see. Okay, so if you pick, did you pick any of those? Academic? You picked academic. Science. So you can come up with a specialization in academics that you want. So an academic field that you are particularly good at.
Gender studies.
Yes.
SJW Nazi vampires. What are we likely to need on the East Front?
Retreat plan.
I'll go philosophy, I guess. Is that
Yeah, okay. You could do anything. So academics,
What do we need on the Eastern Front? I'll go
advanced,
philosophy.
well? No,
advanced
listen, right.
ballistics, for example.
That might sound like it doesn't have a direct application, but when we're facing a Soviet firing squad and someone has to explain to them why what they're doing
Bullets
is wrong,
won't kill
maybe
us?
it'll help. All I'm saying is
okay.
maybe it'll help.
Maybe it helps.
Some mines.
Why not take something like, I don't know, ballistics?
I'm not going to be building guns.
You might be firing them, though.
Yeah, exactly. I'll kill someone and take their gun and just. Like, I'm not gonna.
I'll use
Send me
my
to
blood magic.
Make us a bullet. No, fuck off.
You can also take a specialty in one of your other things. So you could even specialize in a firearm here, if you wish.
All right. What do you mean? Under specialities is this?
Yes, a specialty is like stuff,
Yeah.
a specific field within the area. So you could pick a level 1 in pistols, for example. Or athletics, long distance running, or persuasion. Bullshit, I guess.
I guess melee sword.
Yeah, specialty swords, that can work.
Yeah. Okay. I'll
Any
take.
specific kind of sword?
Do I need to specify the kind of sword?
Is it a rapier?
Is it a rapier? A massive sword?
I'm
Kind
on
of
like.
half-
I think in 1941 there are probably a limited selection of swords.
Probably is.
It's like a cavalry saber or nothing, you know.
But you could specialize in a cavalry saber.
Well, I'll just take sword. It's,
Okay.
a long-edged piece of metal, please.
Hands to your katana.
Yes.
Okay.
Is that it?
Predator. Then you pick your predator class.
What was my negative ability for being these people? By the way, I can't be blood bonded or something. I can't blood bond. Was that something else?
You get blood bonded faster. You're already blood bonded one to the Tremere.
No, right, okay. Fair enough. Right. So what's the predator thing? Sorry, exactly.
Page 175 in the book.
Right, okay. Can't remember what fucking browser I put up in. Right, there we go. No, that's the wrong one. Oh god.
177 in the search.
Okay. Right. Blood leech. You drink blood from other vampires.
That makes you feel popular.
I'm going to cuck Dev by taking his blood.
Now that you've obtained it nicely, I will re-obtain it not so nicely.
Redistribution.
And you've got
of blood.
dominate. This really is just the world as it works with male feminists, isn't it? And then eventually he'll get annoyed with you constantly taking his blood, and he'll do the same thing to an unwitting female human.
He'll spend the entire campaign
drawing on
trying
the
to
screen. Bad people
to get his blood back.
Also, Dev appears to have dropped out of the call.
Yeah.
Farmer, you only feed from animals. Huh.
You could be a scene queen.
Quite like the Osiris one.
Just be a lead farmer and plant the seeds in your enemies.
A free dot of blood sorcery is not bad.
You feed almost exclusively during or while feigning sex.
Sorry, guys, I dropped out there for a minute. I'm back.
There are so many things I could say to that, but I don't think I'll choose that one. It seems like I'm going to receive a lot less sex when we're marching across Russia.
Well, voluntary
don't
sex, maybe.
Don't think of it as receive sex.
Here,
I tell you
Arch,
what, man, I think that rapey Nazi vampires is probably going to be the end of your channel, so I'll try not to do that. Like the rest of it, I think we can get away with, but I think that's too far.
yeah, Arch.
Yeah,
share me again.
Scene
once you
Queen
come back.
sounds pretty good.
What?
Scene Queen sounds
Scene
good.
queen. Okay. Right, so you get a specific specialty in etiquette, leadership, or streetwise.
Well, I've only got one in etiquette out of all of those, so maybe I should have chosen something else. Actually,
Arch,
let me look quickly.
Yes.
you have to screen share me again since I dropped out.
Oh shit.
Yep. I also have some new artwork here from Ritualist. As soon as you share me, it'll be up.
There. Present. I can see this. For one.
Oh, if I took Osiris, I could get an extra dot in blood magic. Blood
She's
source.
pretty good.
That is.
And what was your archetype that you chose?
Tremere.
Yeah.
Yeah, but which of the what was his, I guess, specialization, I guess you could say?
Blood magic.
Yeah. And Auspex.
Okay.
So I could also take the Osiris one. Was it? Oh no, it's not the Osiris. The Sandman one. Give him one dot of Auspex or Obfuscate.
Mhm.
Which could be quite good.
I like Osiris. DJ, writer, a cultist, a preacher, or a LARP organizer. I mean, you've got the last one, kinda.
Well, I'd be a cult leader or something, obviously.
Wait, you chose Auspex, Blood Sorcery, Dominate. Which one of those?
Auspex and Blood Sorcery.
Okay, you take 2. All right, all right.
Yeah.
I might go Tremir's. I don't know.
I guess I'll go Blood Sorcery with Osiris.
Okay, so you also add a speciality in occult or performance.
So, occult or performance. I'll go for occult.
Okay, so a speciality there. That is like, do you want to be casting it? Do you want to do rituals, or do you want to do wards and protection?
What do you mean by casting it exactly?
By casting it, we talk about stuff you can do in combat, like spells, basically. Whilst rituals are more long-term and long-lasting.
Mm-hmm. And what the wards?
Wards are a subpart of that again, where you can just make very specific ones, or you can also play. I think you can do alchemy as well as specialty. It's technically thin blood, but if you specialize, I think you could do alchemy.
We'll do the rituals.
Okay, specialty rituals.
Yeah. Anything else?
Let's see. You've already done the dot of blood sorcery.
Mm-hmm.
Spend 3 dots between the fame and herd background. What the fuck even is that?
Where's that?
I guess that's the flaws and ambitions things.
Right, okay.
God, I wish they'd put these in one area. I've got like 6 copies of this rulebook up, and I still don't have enough.
Sorry, where am I looking for that?
Let's see. So, domain, is it merits? Right. So, fame and herd backgrounds. Right. Yes, there it is. So, backgrounds, allies, fame, 186.
Right, okay.
189 in the search. So you spend 2 points in there. Spend 3 dots between the fame and herd background. So 3 dots in that or herd.
Okay. I suppose I'll go fame. I don't know, fame's not good, actually.
3 dots in fame. Most people in the country know your name. It's not necessarily untrue.
Well, it would be fine if you would go with Himmler and would go like, no, just a coincidence. Like you...
So is it 3 dots in like split between fame or herd, right?
Yes, although herd requires you to have an actual herd. How the fuck would we do that?
I'll collect one. Right, okay, I'll take 1 in fame. Where do I mark this on my character sheet, by the way?
God only fucking knows. Let's see. Chronicles? Yeah, Chronicles, background.
Oh, yeah, right. So, fame and 1.
Mhm.
So select subculture knows who you are and admires you. That'll do.
Weeboos.
I wasn't gonna go for weebs, but
Copy that in there.
yeah.
And then 2 points in herd.
Yeah, let me just get it up. So what am I doing exactly?
So when you go to herd, which is 192 in the search,
Yeah, I'm on.
then you need to spend 2 points there. You could take it in the floor as well. Obvious predator. You're just a really creepy fuck.
Something very important I think we should mention. Ritualist has pointed out that this stream is currently happening on Anne Frank's birthday,
What? Really?
Well,
meaning
hey,
that this stream is currently a tribute to resistance to fascism.
well, Anne Frank wasn't known for the day she lived.
Well spun, by the way. Uzi. Nicely done.
Well spun indeed.
Don't worry, you're
Um,
safe. The New York Times can't do a thing as long as that's true.
Okay, 4 to 7 vassals, half of whom share one resonance that you pick when you buy this. Advantage. Examples: aging devotees of a city's fading goth or Bangra scene. Right, okay.
You drag with you like 7 fashionistas to the fucking East Front.
Well, it could be cultists, you know.
Yeah, they
You're
could.
still playing yourself in real life.
Shut up. I don't want the fame to go up too high. Just being
Probably a good
known in a
idea.
subculture is fine. But yeah, I'll take herd at 2.
Okay. What's their resonance? Like, what's their special thing?
What do you mean their special thing?
Well, you were an Osiris, weren't you? So
Yes,
so
So-
their specialty would be that, basically.
the cultists.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, at least somebody brought their own lunch. That's nice.
Yeah.
Let's
Anything
see.
else?
Advantages. Spend 7 points on advantages and 2 points on flaws.
Oh, what? Where on the powers? Where on the sheet are we looking at this?
Athletics.
Oh, merits and flaws, right? Right. What merits and flaws have I got?
You can spend 7 points on merits and 3 on flaws. Where the fuck were they again?
Do we know what page?
Looking for it now. I wish this was just in,
Yeah.
sequence. That'd be nice, but a bit too easy, I suppose. Ambitions, predator types. Ah, there we go. Yes, merits. 181 in the search.
Okie doke. Ooh. Linguistics sounds useful. I tell you, Dev, you should probably have taken that as well.
Each dot in linguistics allows the character to fluently speak, write, and read one additional language.
And right, so I've got 7 points to split among any number of merits, is it?
Yes.
Right, okay.
Russian could be useful.
Yeah, it could.
Yeah, I'm back. I was having some lunch. I didn't want you guys to hear that.
No worries.
However,
If we know you eat lunch sometimes.
speaking of Anne Frank, I guess the cat's out of the bag.
Okay.
I was planning this with Ritualist about a half hour before you brought it up. It was Lou.
Arch,
I
can
only
I
brought it
role
up.
play
I
as
was
Anne
quoting
Frank?
Ritualist who said in the chat.
No, you can't, V.
Well, no. That was the point of it. I was going to play Anne Frank. And Ritualist is already making artwork.
That is horrible, V, and you should be ashamed of
Right.
It's not V. It's
I'm going to
Dev.
blame him. Okay, so
What else would be spicy to play as?
merits and flaws.
Yeah, I'm just looking through, like,
Is your character female?
Yes.
Almost.
just one more operation.
I love the way that in this being beautiful or stunning gives you social dice. That's awesome.
If I'm a protean gangrel, can I give Dev a vagina like he's always wanted?
Sure.
Oh. oh.
Why not?
Let me write that in my notes for later.
You're starting to embrace the animal class now, are you, right?
The party will remember this.
Everyone liked that.
Can I give him like a vagina on his forehead, or does it have to be in its normal place?
No, I'll give you extra points for placing it somewhere else. Creativity.
Oh boy. Hooray.
Make him a literal dickhead.
There seem to be a lot fewer merits than flaws.
Oh, just like in real life.
Okay, I take it I can't take the thin blood merits as well.
No.
Right, okay. Well, I mean, my merits seem to be really limited to, like, linguistics, looks, and that's it. Oh, addict.
High functioning
But a
addict.
merit.
Yeah, well, high functioning addict is bond resistance. That sounds useful.
Addicted to justice.
Which one was I? I'm not the venture, am I?
No, Treme.
No. Eat food.
Yum.
Well, I do like food. I mean,
I've had food before. I would recommend.
Okay, yeah, okay. I'm gonna go for linguistics as a merit.
1 point per language.
Russian would be good.
Yeah, exactly. So if I put 2 in there, I've got what? I assume I start with German.
Yes.
So if I go German, Russian, and English.
Mm-hmm.
And how many? 7 points was it?
Yes. So we spent 2.
Okay, I'll put looks. And I'll be beautiful.
That's 7.
That's 4 so far.
Yeah, beautiful. Yeah.
It is. Sorry, it's a separate amount from the backgrounds, isn't it?
Yes.
Right. Do I need to take flaws? I have to take flaws, right?
Yes. You'd have to take flaws.
Okay. I've got 3 more points to put in merits, so.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, eat food does sound useful.
Seems vital.
Well,
Oh
if we're
wait,
gonna-
we're vampires. That's right.
If we're gonna if we're gonna make a show of it, and I've got 1 more point that I'll put into bond resistance.
Mm-hmm.
Which is pretty good.
And then 2 points of flaws.
Guys, I've done something I'm probably gonna regret here. I've looked up other birthdays on this day.
Jesus.
We have George H.W. Bush and Jordan Peterson.
Well, happy birthday, Dr. Peterson.
Yes, happy birthday.
And three points in flaws, right?
2.
2. Right, okay, that's good. I thought it was 3
In
points.
fact-
Applause.
Maybe I
Clean
should
your
make a
Reich.
Jordan Peterson character just as a homage to him.
Yes, clean your Reich, yeah. Shit. How do I want to suck? It's a good question. Flaw prey exclusion. You refuse to hunt a certain class of prey: drug users, women, children, policemen, innocents, a given minority or ethnic group.
A protected
I like-
group.
Potential there.
I like how they separated innocents and women. Very progressive.
Very woke.
Okay. Can my prey exclusion be aborted fetuses?
You make it hard on yourself and have it be men.
A bit too specific. A little broader,
Really?
please.
Okay.
Like aborted fetuses are not a class in society.
Unless I play as one.
How about male to female trans?
Transvestites in general, I guess.
Trans.
That's going to be convenient for my character.
Yeah.
I can
I
make
guess.
people, if I'm a protean, then I can make people trans against their will.
The social justice dream.
We are a new race. We will prevail.
Right, okay, that's only 1 point. I guess I'd have to.
I'd say it's like against deviants, I suppose, people who don't identify as their proper sex.
And the gays.
I'm literally a transphobic vampire.
Yep.
So still playing
genders.
yourself in real life.
So
then.
you
Two
don't.
right.
So you don't like transfusions? That's what you mean, right?
No
blood transfusions?
Because they can only by eating human flesh and organs.
No blood transfusions except the involuntary ones.
You cannot use computers or cell phones, and your technology rating is permanently 0. I'm willing to take the risk of never using a cell phone.
Just to add in a little bit of boomer in there as well.
I guess you can put like radios to make sense because they had those.
Yeah, no,
before.
it'll be electronic, so you know.
Are you
field
telling me
telephones
my
and stuff.
phone can play music? Whoa.
Somebody's going to hand you a telephone to the field marshal, and you're just gonna be like, "What the fuck is this?"
What is this strange metal box?
I don't want any of these flaws.
That's the point.
Oh, Jesus Christ! I really don't want any of these flaws. Okay. I've got 2. It was how many flaws was it that you had to have?
2 points.
2 points. So I need 1 more. Right.
Living in the past, you believe the Pope's word is law.
Can I just take another prey exclusion?
No.
No.
I'm going to be mean enough.
No, that's fine.
Now you know how we feel from last campaign, so
I'll take long bond.
Long bond pad.
Okay.
But just 1 point, obviously.
All right.
Okay.
And then you pick a conviction on 174 in the search.
Okay. Right. So, what do we have? We have "Thou shalt not kill." Kill only the unworthy. Yeah, but what do you mean
Communists.
only? Yeah, but I mean, if I just get to decide who's unworthy.
Yeah.
Oh, morality's hard.
Yeah, exactly right. Never expose children to violence. Love thy neighbor. Disobedience is dishonor. Protect the innocent from harm. Courage is the highest virtue. What the fuck is...
Disobedience is honor. Their honor was loyalty. God, now we're getting into spicy territory.
Yeah, courage is the highest virtue. That's pretty good. Always keep your sworn word. That's what I do anyway. The truth is
Listen.
sacred.
you could probably define neighbor however you want.
I just think unworthy is the key word in all of this. I can define that in any way I like. Can
As long
only
as you're
be
consistent.
unworthy. I mean, a lot of people are going to turn out to be really unworthy, and my standards are going to keep rising. Like,
You are not worthy of surviving this bullet.
yeah.
It's going to be a really strange coincidence where everyone you've already killed is unworthy.
Well, you find out if they're worthy or not after the fact.
Yeah, after I
If
manage
they
to kill
die,
them.
they're unworthy.
Yeah, the only worthy people are immortal.
Obviously.
Arch, how did the orcs tell friendlies from foes?
They don't.
No, it was if you shoot them and they fall, they're an enemy. If you shoot them and you miss, they're an ally.
This explains why the orcs build such reliable civilizations.
I'll just go for courage is the highest virtue.
Okay, so charging machine guns.
No,
Oh,
I'm
never
just saying,
mind.
look, I respect that as the highest virtue. That doesn't mean I'm going to get myself. In fact, fuck machine guns. I'm a vampire. Surely I can charge them.
Machine guns are big.
Yeah, I
I'll
guess it
send my
depends how many
cult
headshots they
followers
get.
in.
Are you trying to get retribution for having to deal with V's cult from the last game?
Yes.
Okay. And then a touchstone beneath that. A person
right,
important to you.
Surviving human spouse, lover, or parent, my human child, a descent of my family line, human who looks exactly like someone you loved in life, a human you admired in life or the descendant, a human related to someone you killed very early in your unlife, someone you have come to. Man, I'm totally a vampire Nazi. I'm honestly viewing humans as a sub race.
They are a sub
Like
race.
this kind of moral extension to include humans is really weird from the point of view that I'm coming at this at. Like you know, they're like, oh, I don't want to kill because I'm not a monster. Well, it's like saying, you know, I don't want to kill a cow and eat it because I'm not a monster. I'm not a vegan, for fuck's sake. You know, the humans are the cattle, surely, right?
Such an extremist viewpoint.
Well, yeah, I've become quite an extremist vampire.
In
Somebody who
character creation.
yeah.
More to come.
I'm a Nazi vampire occultist. What else am I supposed to believe? Someone who represents something you once held dear in life and still cling to, a soldier, or basically something like that. Someone who guards, symbolizes, or protects the thing you value. The doorman of the building you live in, the hop on your old beat, crusading report on the single mum. Jesus Christ.
Have your touchstone be Dafur.
Well, until Valis gives it a vagina anyway.
That'll actually work, yeah.
Oh god. Well, what happens when he dies?
Oh, fuck shit. I guess you're going to be really angry.
Yeah, I will.
Like
I'll be out for
Hitler killed
vengeance.
Hitler.
Yeah, I'm going to kill
So
him.
is the touchstone where you derive your sense of morality from, or high purpose or values or whatever?
No,
Yes.
it's just a human you value, really.
Right.
Okay, so still playing Sargon in real life then.
Okay.
I don't think he caught that.
A human you admired in real life is going to have to be it.
Okay. Right, and then you gain 15 experience points, which you can distribute as you wish.
What? Okay, how does that work?
In a really dumb way. So you go to Blood and XP, and you just experience to spend 15.
Yep.
And, God, where was the table? 153 in the search. There's a table there,
Right.
which details the cost of each level. So for increased attributes, each level is times 5. So if you have 1, it costs getting 1 costs 5, getting 2 costs 10, getting 3 costs 15.
Right, I see. Blood sorcery ritual. Times 3. So. Shit.
There's a whole breakdown of the rituals in the book as well.
Right. Okay. I haven't chosen any of those. I don't know. Where are the rituals?
Let's see. 271, 274 in the search is where it starts.
Chats just pointed out, Sargon, your touchstone should be the guy that killed Hitler. That's very different.
Hitler's not dead yet.
Well, not yet. But we have the hindsight of knowing.
Oh,
What if
God,
I become
the
Hitler's
guy
a
who
what if Hitler's a vampire?
And what if I'm the guy who kills him?
Then it's still a good person, surely. According to you, anyway.
So these rituals are corrosive vitate, right?
I think that's a spell. That's blood sorcery. Ritual. Rituals. Yes.
Yeah, no, I found it.
Yeah.
Right, okay, so what are the options? Let's on those. So we've got what wards? Are they rituals?
Yes, they're under rituals. So
Right.
on the next page, you'll see like level 1, blood walk.
Ooh.
Yeah, right. Okay. And how much is it? Ritual level times 3.
Mhm.
So the level of the ritual times 6. So 3 points to get blood walk, right?
Yep.
Whereabouts on the sheet do I put this?
Isn't it powers? You go to disciplines, then you have the discipline, and then there's like a powers tab.
Yeah, I guess that would probably work.
Yeah, you press the triangle, it gives you 5 powers to put in.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah. Good shout. Right. So what powers should I take, guys? So we're all going to need these. Clinging of the insect. Oh, that sounds great.
Well, we can. I think everyone gets to take some, but different ones, obviously, like Auspex powers, presence powers, blood magic powers. Yeah. We didn't do that for mine. I completely forgot about it.
Yeah, this is
The power
just
to
blood
find
magic.
Eden.
The powers is dependent on your discipline level.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, my discipline level is 3 at the moment.
Does that mean that you get 1 at the first level, 1 at the second level, 1 at the third level?
I don't think so. I think you have to purchase them.
Yeah, I have to purchase them.
Because there's no mention of you getting them in the creation thing. At least not that I noticed.
Let me see here.
So if you've got Obfuscate, for example, I think you have to buy Cloak of Shadows.
Buy it with what?
XP.
Deutschmarks.
Okay, so you have to. so you have to get to level 3 of Auspex with XP, and then pay for a skill using more XP under. That's like a 3rd level Auspex skill.
I would assume so. Yes.
Hmm.
That
Let me look it
makes
up.
sense.
Right, okay, I'll just go for blood walk, which is a nice, easy one. And that cost me 3. Clinging of the insect. Can I climb walls or?
Yes.
Okay. So that's 6. So I've got 9 left. Increase skill. New level times 3. I could put my melee up to top instead of doing that, but I won't. In fact, I'm just going to increase my occult. Is that the skill I use for all of this? Yeah.
A fair bit of it, yes. So that would be occult. So that's a skill. So the cost of a skill is new level 3. So occult.
9.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
mean,
9.
it would be useful to put that up, right?
Yep, it would be.
Right. Okay. All right. That's my 15 points spent.
All right. So
If
that's
there
your
is
character
some-
then.
Dev, there's some new ritual stuff.
All right, let's see.
Right. So that's my one done. Yeah.
Yep.
Sweet. Right. I'm not going to drop out yet. I'm going to go get a drink and stuff. So
A bit more tea.
yes.
It's all the same. If it's all the same with the rest of you, do you mind if I go next? Because our dog is being annoying. I think I should take him on a walk or something.
Here's the new art.
Diplomacy in Russian.
Yeah, my character's quite tough as well, in all fairness.
Yeah, it is. It's serious melee contender.
Yeah, and the firearms is good as well.
Mhm.
I'm backing that.
Right, Uzalu.
Okay, now, I hope there's not too much of an imposition, but I have a few ideas, but I haven't really picked one yet. So I'm hoping I could ask the chat quickly for their take on 3 different ideas and see which one they like the best. And you guys too.
As long as they
So-
give me a super chat for each reply.
Right,
Yeah, sorry,
so
go ahead.
here's the 3 ideas, okay? So a lot of people want to see Wendy back, and it's a bit predictable, but that's one thing I could go with, to transform Wendy into some sort of vampire. The second idea a lot of people said in chat was a 100-year-old lolly in traditional anime style. I'm thinking about the girl from Gate, who is the most annoying character in that anime, but would be very potent.
Uzalu.
Honestly, I'm thinking
Yes.
I'm not even LARPing as a Nazi now. Usually, carry on.
Uzalu, the problem with that one is that that's the one that I've already chosen.
That is a good
so
point
two
against
of
it.
two of you need exterminating. Carry on.
Cool. Lollies. Like,
It's
I
just
am
an
more
option,
worried
isn't
about lollies on my channel than I am
Yeah.
actual Nazis.
Ritualist is already making the art.
Right, so both of those were suggested by chat, and the third one, which I mentioned just now, is literally Jordan Peterson. So, in honor of it being his birthday today and him being very much having strong opinions on the Nazis and possibly on vampires, but I haven't asked him recently.
And
So-
probably on the communists that we're about to eradicate.
Yeah.
Yes,
What is
indeed.
that? What is Jordan Peterson's opinion on the VQ?
Okay, so chat 1 for literally Wendy, 2 for a 100-year-old lolly, and 3 for literally Jordan Peterson.
Oh, you know the 100-year-old lolly's going to win it.
Really round
Not
out.
necessarily. There's a lot of
we can't
threes in
have,
there.
no, Uzalu, we can't have 2 of those though, unless you really want us to be lolly sisters.
Well, you're not
The
necessarily.
Hang on,
lore
Dev.
thickens.
Dev,
I'll make mine
I thought you were a
different
male
from
feminist.
No. I'd always planned to be a lolly. I had.
Right,
I,
no,
I,
Lolly's on the inside.
Most people
Yeah.
are saying 2 and 3. It's hard to judge which has more, but because of Dev wanting the complete dominion over the realm of lollies to himself, I think I'm going to play as Jordan Peterson.
That's awesome.
All right, so that actually
Yay.
fits well with my quote-unquote research. As I was looking through the manual, the only creed, what's it called? The class
Clan.
race thing? Clan, that's it. The only clan I thought that seemed inherently interesting, other than the Tremere, was Caitiff. Now, is that a bad idea?
it might be actually.
Yeah, more or less.
What do they do?
I think they're like mongrels, and they are not really part of any clan. But their influence grows over time, and they don't have a disadvantage like a clan bane, and they can take on the powers of other vampires. So they sounded quite interesting to me. I don't know if they fit the setting very well, though. You'd have to be a secret caitiff inside the Nazi ranks or something.
Well, no,
Please,
because
or,
the Nazis don't give a shit about your position within vampire society.
Yeah, but the other
In fact,
vampires do.
Yes, but the vampires in this case they haven't built up their own power structure within the Nazis. They don't control the Nazis. So, in fact, the Nazis might be very happy with the caitiff.
Yes, yeah, of course, but the vampires wouldn't. So he'd have to be he'd probably be better to be a secret caitiff, at least from the vampires, regardless his position in Nazi society.
Yes.
You don't really have any. You don't get blood magic, or you don't get like the animal transformations. You
Yeah,
don't
see,
really
this
have
is-
any perks, you know.
This is the thing. I needed to ask some questions about how it works. So, disciplines. I can get disciplines from drinking blood of other vampires, but there's a lot of ambiguities here I want to figure out. So, what is the embrace? I probably should know this.
That's
Being
turning into a
turned
vampire.
into a vampire.
Right. Caitiff characters can have access to 3 disciplines of your choice following the embrace. So, I've already got the embrace, so that's just at the beginning of the game, basically.
Yeah.
Yes, and then you can choose your disciplines. Your big problem though is the Bane. You begin with suspect flaw,
Yeah.
so everybody looks at you like something's off, and you may not purchase positive status effects for them during character creation.
Now, what does that what is that? Because I've heard some of the character creation from the other guys, but I don't know what that is at the moment.
Positive statuses. So basically, you don't get to increase your character. I think you start out like a fucking freshbee.
Is there any balance to that?
Further, to improve one of the disciplines, the cative costs 6 times the level purchase in experience points. So, you know.
I saw that, and it sounds like a lot. I didn't know how much the others have to pay for it.
5 and
So,
3.
That's
you
not that bad.
start out very weak.
Yeah, you can basically take any disciplines you like, but they cost more to level up, and you can't. You basically don't get a lot of the merits that a regular character gets, at least not right away.
Yeah, I think, I'm pretty sure you can still do the dots, but I don't think you get the merits, because purchase positive status. I don't know what the fuck that refers to, so I'm assuming merits, because it mentions flaws.
That's why I had to ask. It's ambiguous to you, so it obviously was going to be to me. Maybe we should be sure what that means exactly then. On the risk of me picking it, because the thing is, if I'm doing the Jordan Peterson, this clan is described as the most individualistic, so I kind of have to go with this. I was thinking of before the Jordan Peterson idea. I was thinking of doing it. Maybe it's a bit stereotypical, a bit out of theme, but I was thinking of doing like a secret Nazi killer embedded within the Nazi ranks. You guys would have to pretend that you don't know that that's what I'm doing. And occasionally, I just kill some Nazi that we encounter.
Why can't you just make a character within the lore that has a purpose that aligns with the group?
I was going to do that originally. That's why I was looking at the Tremere.
Why doesn't he?
But then this
hold
was
on.
the more interesting
Here.
one.
I have an idea, Uzlu.
Yes.
Jordan Peterson guy would fit very well as a Ventrue.
Ventrue?
Yes.
What, the totalitarian ones?
No. Just the upper class type of people. They're
They
not
do
strictly
have
totalitarian.
a hint of an authoritarian streak, because they always are of the opinion that they should be at the top of society.
Yeah, they do, but they're also just classy, basically.
I think
As
that's a
for
pretty shallow connection to Jordan Peterson, to be honest.
Yeah, I know. But that's the best I can think of.
as for the Bane, I'm just going to make a GM ruling and say that you can't purchase any positive merits, but you still have to take the flaws. But I'm still going to let you buy the dots as new and normal, like athletics, sprawl, etc.
Okay, so what am I missing out on there? What are the merits? What are some examples of the merits?
The linguistic one, for example, or you can't be beautiful or stunning.
That doesn't seem like a massive inhibition.
No, it's not horrible.
That's tempting then. Okay, another one. Another ambiguity. So, where is it? Caitiff can learn any discipline at the same price, assuming they taste the blood of a wielder at least once and fulfill the standard conditions for that discipline. So, does that mean that if I taste the blood of every species once, then I can literally learn all the disciplines?
Yes.
I have all of them available. Okay, so it's just a one-time thing. It's not for a while you can use them.
Yeah, no, I'd say it's permanent. It costs 6 times the level purchase to get them, but once you have them, you have them.
All right, so as long as I was able to drink the blood of a vampire with a set of abilities, I could just use that set as well, and it would. What exactly is it costing me? How do I achieve experience points?
Experience points are slow. Like you gain like 1 or 2 per session. So 6 times the level purchased an experience point is hefty.
God, we got to kill a lot of communists.
Also, Uzulu, that's 1 point of blood bond. If you drink another vampire, if you drink another vampire's blood 3 times, they can control you, and one drink gives them some kind of dominion over you.
So you'd best kill the vampire.
Well, that fits the character anyway. I would, if I'm some sort of Nazi killer who's for some reason has sympathy with you lot, then if I kill a vampire, an evil Nazi vampire, and then drink their blood, I get their powers, they die. So can I swap out disciplines? Can I like drop a discipline to get a different one?
No.
That does rather put a hamper on it, doesn't it?
I'm pretty sure they're just there, yeah. People are saying Malkavian is good for Jordan Peterson.
I don't get this joke because I have no idea of the law.
Malkavians are basically insane. They're yeah.
The lobsters are cleaning their rooms.
Someone in chat is saying, kill Oozlu's character session 1, make him re-roll.
Maybe.
I don't know how much of the chat that accounts for, but you all wanted me to play an individualist. What did you think was going to happen?
Here, Arch, let's settle this right now. Can I actually play as Anne Frank?
No.
Okay. Here we are.
So Anne Frank was Jewish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bit of a stickler for details
That's
here.
the generally accepted truth, yeah.
Your
Unless- yeah.
overlords are not going to be fond of that.
Mm.
And you can't be like, oh, I'm an ironic Jew.
That's
not
kind
gonna-
of what my character's doing, though. Like
Well,
within the vampire ranks, he's a hated class, but that's why he kills them all.
If
he's
it
an
would be
undercover Jew.
easier to if it would be easier to move it along easily, you can always take the lolly idea from me. That's fine. I can just be the generic male feminist. That's also pretty funny.
No, Dev. Be a fucking lolly that seduces grown men on my channel. Do fucking that.
Well,
Sounds
that is
like a
why.
fantastic idea.
That is why I chose Toreador and Stunning. In fact, that was the plan.
Oh,
Is
you're
this
a
gonna
pretty
be-
child. Oh, and now we have to enter into that discussion.
Are we going to discover now the Me Too child edition? Me Too for kids.
Yeah.
You're just going to end up like the way that you defeat your enemies is just report them to the police for pedophilia. After you magically seduce them as a child.
That's the plan.
It's a pretty good hotkey cycle, actually, that one.
To be fair, kids are stupid. They're probably easier to seduce.
Rip Archer's channel.
That is horrible. That's
There it
actually
goes.
horrible.
But if you want to do Zulu, it's yours. It's up to you.
Are you offering me your lolly, Dev?
The first sacrifice.
Is it used?
Is your lolly a newer pre-owned?
Jesus. Okay, I'm gonna fucking mute myself for a minute.
Okay, so I know I'm
Oh,
being,
hey. Limited or no ads. I fucking wonder why.
all right. So I
Probably
don't
the
want to
Anne
be.
Frank stuff.
I don't want to be awkward. I could go for something else, but it seems like the cative with how it's laid out right now is something it's just straight up worse than the others.
What the fuck?
Is-
Who's getting electrocuted?
That's something else.
My doggo went crazy, but it seems that cative is literally just worse than the others. Is that a good idea?
People are saying Alex Jones as a Malkavian. That's a pretty good character, actually. Actually seeing shape-shifting lizards.
I think
Yeah,
they're
one of
Nazi
them is
experiments to create lizard people.
Like, a cative can have incredible use. Like, you can be really, really, really versatile, and you can have some really powerful disciplines, but you're going to have to dedicate yourself and save up XP for those disciplines. So improving your skills or specialities, you're probably going to have to give up on that. So you'll have very, very good niche use, but by and large, you'll probably be fairly weak.
Yeah, that doesn't sound quite so appealing. If I'm going to be the guy who's secretly out to kill everyone on the Nazi team, I don't want to be the one person in the party who everyone else can kill.
Well, you got to pick something because we're like 2 hours into this and we're halfway.
Yeah, it's a big manual. It's my first time ever looking at it. All right, any recommendations for a Jordan Peterson character then? Someone said the Ventru. I don't think that really fits the personality. What else is there?
A fucking bruiser.
That's like thugs.
Yeah, no. They're forced. They're impelled to tear down power structures. So you'll move in here, and then you'll bring down feminism, and then once you brought down feminism, then you'll build it up again.
Right. I'm not hearing very much Peterson in that.
But you have such a specific fucking idea, you little shit.
Well, if I don't have a specific idea, I'll have no idea at all. Which would you prefer?
You could actually probably be a Wendy Bruja.
Yes, he builds up the power structure of transvestite and then tears it down again.
I suppose I could play Wendy again. It's not what chat wanted, but I guess fuck chat.
You'll also trigger V.
You could also be you could be a trans supremacist.
And as soon as people start using your chosen pronouns, you switch around and demand they stop doing it.
Surely that would make more sense as a Toreador. We already have a Toreador.
Mm-hmm.
We have a Tremere. Sargon went with the Tremere.
Yes.
I guess I could have a look at the Ventru. See if there's. I probably dropped the Jordan Peterson thing though.
We have entered into the 7th day of discussing Uzulu's character.
Should we do somebody else while you look him up, Uzulu?
I need to get through it quickly. It's just I have no real idea what to go with. Like there's so much information here I can't pick by min-maxing or anything, and the ideas don't really fit any of these.
Here, Uzulu, I'm gonna put something in the Discord. Hold on a second. I'm gonna put something in the Discord here. Once I can find my way. I have like way too many PMs. Hold on. Just gotta find it. Here. Here's the 13 clans, and basically one sentence that describes them, and basically just pick your theme. Check that out.
Ooh, hideously disfigured.
And are we just sticking with the ones from the manual that we have now? The one that doesn't include all these extra ones.
Hold on. Here's some ritualist art.
See, Ritualist has declared me as Jordan Peterson now. I have to.
Sips tea.
Clean your Reich, bucko. This
All
is
right,
our
let's have a look. Let's have a look at one of these other classes and see if they'd make sense for this.
Who drew a fucking pair of glasses? Illegal?
Yeah, I saw that.
I mean, fitting, I guess.
All right. I don't think the Jordan Peterson thing is going to work anyway because we're Nazis.
Oh,
So let's
you think?
let's not go with that. That's probably just going to make it too complicated.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I could go with Wendy as a Ventru, possibly. Would that work?
Shouldn't she
Since we
be
already-
a Bruja?
I don't know. Does that make more sense?
True, I think.
Really? Because Bruja is like the physical brawlers, aren't they? Yes, I'm pretty
Dev
sure.
saying be the lolly, but Dev keeps saying he's the lolly, even though Anne Frank, wasn't she a teenager?
So I'm literally in the kitchen making a cheese and bacon toasty, and all I can hear is Uzulu ruining the Jordan Peterson character. Right?
How's that guy going?
Clean your Reich, bucko, is code for get rid of the Jews, obviously. Come on. It just Nazi Jordan Peterson, just take everything that he says about the individual and apply it to the German race or the vampire race.
So all we're taking to honor Jordan Peterson on his birthday is the phraseology of his expressions, and we're changing the entire meaning and target and sentiment behind them.
No. Just think of the German race as the individual, and then apply everything.
But Sargon, that is collectivism.
Yes, it's Nazi Jordan Peterson.
And in the name of speeding up this character creation, I'm all for it.
All right,
I'll be back.
Do that
in a
then.
bit. I'll be
Jordan
back.
Peterson Ventru it is.
This has taken a whole tea break, an infinite quantity of time.
Clean your Reich, bucko.
All right, Jordan Peterson Ventru it is.
All right.
It's a Dark Mirror universe, Jordan Peterson.
Okay, Ventru it is. Ventru. Okay, let's see. Your disciples dominate, fortitude, or presence. And you can choose 2 of them.
2 of them. Goodness. The choice. Right. I know what dominate does. I haven't read the other 2. Okay, so Fortitude enables the Ventrue to keep their thrones even when armies are against them. Weather every blade, bullet, and bomb. They use the discipline to feed in adverse situations, physical or otherwise. Where other kindred might run short on vitae, which I guess is blood, the Ventrue resist the environment and take their fill. Okay, well, that is kind of implied by the name. Presence is social, then. Social benefit.
Yes, it's like when you're talking to a BBC journalist, for example.
All right, how is that different from dominate exactly? I guess it works on more targets.
Dominate is a supernatural effect, whilst presence is far so much your mannerism and your bearing.
I see.
Like you could use presence around a vampire, and he'd probably just think you're looking handsome. If you try to dominate him, he might notice, and he'll be pissed.
Fair enough. But dominate will be very useful against humans.
Very useful.
Right, well, I would go for that, but we already have someone in the party who's probably going to be doing a lot of that. So I might just go Fortitude and Presence. When you're at the funeral, be the shoulder that everyone else can cry on.
Actually, I don't think we have it. I don't think we have anybody else dominate.
Sargon does.
Yep.
Does he? Oh,
I thought he had the other
Auspex
two.
and blood magic.
I thought he had Auspex and blood magic.
Yes, he does.
Okay.
That's
I
not
thought he had
dominate.
dominate. I guess he was just considering it.
Yeah, so there's no one has dominate yet. Might be good to take it.
I was considering it, so you should go for it.
If you're considering it, then why don't you get it? Bragg?
Huh?
Well, why don't you get it? Because the other two make more sense for my character.
No, no. I'm gonna be a freaking vagina monger with my flesh bending skills. It's important.
All right, so what do I drop then? Presence or Fortitude? The game will be better with Fortitude, but the character will be better with Presence. I don't know. Hold on. All right, I'll drop Presence and just get Fortitude and dominate them.
Okay. 2 bips in one and 1 dot in the other.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll put 2 in Fortitude and 1 in dominate. I don't have a character sheet, by the way.
Are you?
Oh, is it this one that I thought that was someone else's because it has the same name as someone else's. I thought it didn't.
It looks like you have one. Amakaki.
Yeah, I thought this was someone else's. Okay, that's fine. So disciplines, where is this? There it is. Add discipline. That one and that one. Okay, that's done.
Okay. Then it's your attributes. So 1 attribute at 4.
Is that skills or traits?
Traits.
Okay. 1 at 4. All right. Difference between, I think you already answered this, resolve and composure.
Composure is your ability to stay calm, whilst resolve that's resolving yourself to a lengthy task. So composure is used in firefights, for example, to remain calm and keep aiming.
And if you die, you'll use decomposure.
So
Everyone
in
always wants to
Peterson's
clean
words,
Sorry, go on.
in Peterson's words, resolve is industriousness and composure is lack of neuroticism. Gotcha.
Yes, when people are shooting at you with submachine guns.
Okay, so I can put 4 in 2 of these. How many 3s do I get?
1 attributed 4.
Oh, okay, sorry. And then how many 3s?
3.
Right, okay. I'm thinking composure is probably the most sensible for a Peterson-esque character, but how many other people have put lots in composure?
Only Sargon.
Only Sargon, okay. Right, well, I'll do the same thing. I'll do the the keeping calm one in composure, and then I get 3 threes, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay, what does stamina do? Is that just health?
Health and your ability to do strenuous tasks.
Right. What does wits do?
Well, your ability to come up with witty remarks, outwit an opponent, make a plan, stuff like that.
Okay. And intelligence, I guess, is more like academic knowledge and the ability to get more of it.
Academic knowledge and actual knowledge, like things you know.
Right. See, the problem is Jordan Peterson is so great, I can only pick so many. That's the problem, if only he wasn't.
Well, in that case, you probably want manipulation for ass licking.
The last thing I pick. How dare you? All right, how many twos do I get?
4.
Okay, so I get 3 threes and 4 twos. For the threes, I'll put it in. Guess. Okay, so what exactly does charisma do? I haven't asked that one yet.
That does what charisma always does.
Okay, I just wondered if they had like a direct benefit rather than just a lore or role playing benefit.
No, it's just your ability to speak.
Okay. In that case, my 3 threes will be in charisma, intelligence, and wits.
And then 4 twos.
All right. Strength, stamina, resolve, and I guess manipulation.
Okay. So Jordan Peterson is a manipulistic man, is he? But not very dexterous.
Well, I have to drop something.
Okay. So your health is your stamina plus your willpower. No, wait, no, that's stamina plus 3, excuse me. So your is 5.
That's what it's on by default.
And your willpower is your composure plus your resolve. So that's 4, 5, 6.
All right.
And then the skill distribution, jack of all trades, balance, or specialists.
Good, even more decision to make. Difference between jack of all trades and balance? I guess it's just a matter of degree between that and specialist.
Yes, jack of all trades has 1 skill at 3, 8 skills at 2, whilst balanced has 3 skills at 3, but only 5 skills at 2.
All right. I guess probably just balanced. I don't think I need anything particularly special. So,
Okay.
What were the numbers again? Sorry, 3 at 3 and something.
3 at 3, 5 at 2, and 7 at 1.
Oh God. All right. Drive, is that literally driving vehicles?
Yep, driving pretty much anything.
Okay.
No one's got anything in that yet, have they?
Nobody does have anything of that yet. And having, driving is useful in Russia. It's kind of a large country.
Does that include riding a horse? The drive.
No, that'll probably be animal keen or
Fuck it,
something.
I'll turn you into a horse.
And then ride you.
Oh.
And insight is that the same as it is in D&D?
Kind of. Like it's seeing if somebody's lying to you, discerning hidden meaning in words, stuff like that.
Well, that seems good for the role playing and probably for the game as well. But I think I pretty much have to take at least a decent amount of academics for the character. Although I suppose in a Nazi vampire universe, he might have taken a different path, mightn't he?
I guess
Despite having the same catchphrases. Okay, so I'm gonna have to have something good for combat, so firearms and melee.
I wish I could do a Jordan Peterson impression because there are so many funny things you could say about this. Like, everyone's always talking about Poland, but there's real problems in Germany.
Those are the real problems. Problems in Poland.
But anyway, yeah, I can't do it.
Don't worry, I'll find some choice quotes. I'll listen to his audiobook and just Nazify some of them.
When he sues, I'm sending the bill to you.
People
From
like to
what
think that
channel?
they would stand up to the Nazis, but if you were a vampire in Germany in 1941, well, who's to say?
Okay, I'm just going to bring up some quotes first.
While I try to figure out which of these I get. So it would be stupid not to put things in stuff like firearms and melee unless I don't want my character to be able to fight anything.
Yeah.
All right, so would Jordan Peterson be more likely to fire guns or use swords? What do you reckon?
Probably guns.
All right, I'll put
I don't
3 in
know.
firearms
Maybe he
and a 2 in
channels his
melee.
inner lobster.
It's not a bad argument.
Okay, let me translate some Jordan Peterson quotes into Nazi. The good thing about doing this is it demonstrates that he's not a Nazi. Can you imagine yourself in 10 years? And sorry, no, that's wrong, right? Can you imagine Germany in 10 years if instead of avoiding the things Germany knows Germany should do, Germany actually did them every single day? That's powerful. Fucking hell, that's quite scary, isn't it?
If he was Hitler's life coach, it would have been a whole different world by now.
Mate, you might become Hitler's life coach.
Plot twist.
What's the
He's encouraged to go
German
back.
version of the name Jordan?
Goering?
Goering. Chat, figured this out for us.
Germany has all these miserable people with problems Germany you can't even imagine and believe. And look, the lights are on. It is pretty miraculous. There are Jews in Germany, and yet it still functions.
Yep. Just think how much better it would be if we gave that 350 million to the Reich instead.
And if Germany just fulfilled Germany's obligations every day, we wouldn't need to worry about the future.
I still think it's Jordan in German.
Chat's saying Jürgen, and for the second name, Panzerson.
Jürgen Panzerson.
Yeah, that's it. That's the name.
Jürgen Panzerson. The son of a panzer.
All right, so I've done 2 3s, I need 1 more 3. Performance might make sense. Sure, I'll go performance. Maybe I can rally some people around to the ideals of German collective individualism. Pan-German room freshening. All right, and how many 2s was that? Was it 5 2s?
I've completely forgotten because it's been so long.
We have to make time for jokes.
5 skills at 2.
Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I guess 5. That'll do. Okay, and how many 1s?
7.
7 1s. All right, I'll go for that one. I'll go for that one. That one. That one. Actually, I'll change one over. That. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4. I can do 3 more. 1, 2, 3. I've got drive. There you go.
1 point in drive.
Yep.
You might be safer on foot.
Is it really that bad?
No, it'll be fine.
All right. For those curious, athletics 1, drive 1, firearms 3, melee 2, survival 1, etiquette 1, insight 3, leadership 1, performance 3, persuasion 2, academics 2, awareness 2, politics 2, science and technology both 1.
Okay. And then you're a predator type.
I'm a predator against people who have unkempt living spaces, otherwise known as Lebensraum. Predators. Okay, you need to give me a list.
Consensualist? I mean, Jordan Peterson wouldn't do anything without consent, now would he?
Yeah, but let's say the other options anyway.
Farmer?
Okay, so that's for animals. Is there a list of this so you don't have to read it for me?
Yes, it's in the rulebook.
Ah, well,
What-
you mind giving me a
page?
page number?
178 in the search, or 176 in the book.
Thank you. Oh, of course, it's big headings with all the descriptions underneath it, so I have to go through them all.
Hmm.
Oh, there's not too many though. I'm sorry. Okay. All right, so I'll try to summarize them. So, Alley Cat is well, as it says, a combative assault feature. So I guess they just prey on poor people in who are alone in the darkened cities and just assault them and take their blood.
Yeah, it's like a combative assault rifle, for example.
Bagger is someone who does it quite clinically without any direct interaction. They get the blood from I guess possibly legit sources or possibly non-legit sources, but either way, they don't do the violence themselves.
Yeah, you don't like the drinking, really? Like,
Hmm.
you don't like the whole biting thing.
Right. Blood leech, drink from other vampires. Wouldn't that mean that you would have to kill that vampire so that they don't affect you?
Well, that's going to be a really dangerous way to feed if you have to kill every
Yeah.
vampire you do this to.
Yeah, but otherwise you get controlled by.
Yeah, which means it's going to be dangerous. But like one level of blood bond, that doesn't put you under their control. It gives you strong feelings for the other party, and that strong feeling could be anything. It could be strong feeling of envy, strong hatred, lust, love, or indeed adoration.
Jordan Peterson doesn't let his emotions control him, okay? I'm sorry, Jürgen Panterson. He also doesn't let his feelings control him. So I don't think we're going that way. Cleaver, lead covertly from mortal family. Okay, so you make friends with humans and then you kill them occasionally when you need the blood.
You don't kill them, you just drink from them.
Oh, okay, yeah. I don't, well, the word
Jesus.
cleaver kind of threw me off there, I guess.
I need a cleaver.
Consensualist is the pussy way. Farmer, it's only animals. Osiris. Okay, so they give it voluntarily.
Hmm.
So this is the George Soros route then. That one might work actually for Jordan Peterson, Jürgen Panterson. Yeah, I'll take Osiris then.
Okay. Oh, God, that's the one with all the bullshit, isn't it? Add a specialty, occult, or performance.
I'll go with performance. Is there a list of specific things?
Nah, it's just specific entertainment feel. So what are you, a comedian?
Well, depends who you ask. I guess you could say like I guess you could say it's some sort of like psychologist, psychiatrist, anything close to that.
That's not performance, though. I hope not, at least.
Okay.
Motivational speaker?
Motivational speaker.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Does
sure.
that count? Motivational speaker in the middle of the Nazi Eastern Front. That sounds appropriate.
Well,
Yeah,
we-
no,
we would call them demagogues in that situation.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, that
we
seems to
call
make
them
sense for Panzer
political
Peterson.
officers.
Yes.
Sure.
Okay,
Morale
Uzulu,
officers.
you're going to have to read Nazi speeches.
Through the lens
What do you
of
mean I'm
Jordan
going to have to
Peterson.
read Nazi speeches? Are you implying I don't already have them all memorized? No,
You have
really
to
don't know. I
recite
probably will.
Nazi speeches.
Okay, so where am I writing this on the sheet? This is a speciality.
Specialities.
Right. Okay.
So I believe that is under, is it Chronicle? Background, Boons, Core?
It's in core specialities.
There's this.
All right, so I got two for each row. Okay. Name is Cyrus. Skill, I guess that's where I put performance.
Mhm.
Okay.
Performance
Fine.
motivational speaker.
All right.
Gain one dot of blood sorcery or presence. You don't have either, so I guess you gain 1 dot in presence.
My class can have presence, so I guess that makes sense. That's handy. was one that I was sad to let go, actually. So 1 dot in presence under the disciplines list, yeah?
Mhm.
Right, that's fine.
Spend 3 dots between the fame and herd backgrounds.
Backgrounds. Where are they? Chronicle? Yes. Fame. What's herd? Is that like referring to the herd of humans I have?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I've got.
Okay, just. Okay, fair. Did you go mostly for herd, Saga?
Yes, I did actually.
Did you put all 3 in there?
Yeah,
Two.
it seemed less painful.
He put 2. He has 1 point in fame.
Okay. All right. Well, let's go for the maximum pain then, and put 3 in fame.
Oh, good.
Well,
So, all right.
Fame.
I'm not sure if I want stragglers. Slow me down.
Okay, 3 points in fame. Your name is known on a national level.
Yeah, makes sense. Jürgen Panderson, haven't you heard of him?
That's a great point.
Well, that will be
He's destroying the liberal justice warriors.
certainly interesting.
The eternal Anglo strikes again.
Did I forget to do this to Sargon? I'm starting to wonder if I did forget to do this to Sargon. Because next
eternal
is spend
Teuton
2
strikes
dots
again.
between the enemies and mythic flaws. I think I did forget to do this to Sargon.
It's all falling apart. Oh God.
Poetry's flawed. Retainers. What the fuck even is this?
Saying this stream would make it so easy to get all of us banned. It's actually not true. It would only get Arch banned. So
Yes.
we're all in the clear. Unless we decide to rehost
I
it.
disavow myself being here.
I'm under some sort of mystical spell. No, I've been threatened, blackmail. That's why I'm here. There you go. I'm in the clear.
Enemies. Fucking hell. God, this fucking book is just so terrible.
Surely you aren't referring to Mein Kampf.
Yes, be careful what you say, comrade.
Enemies. So spend dots between the enemies and mythic flaws. Okay, so yeah, I think it's the flaws called enemies. So okay, do you want to have 2 points of people who don't like you, or 2 points of mythic flaws?
Well, I suppose the question I now have to ask, which I'm not sure you know given the way you said it, is what is a mythic flaw?
Yeah, who fuck knows?
A mythic flaw is like your dick's too big.
Possibly. I'm gonna do the control
my
F.
thick flaw?
There's only 1 mention of mythic flaws, and it's the rule that refers to picking it. So good.
We could do a Nazi version of each of the 12 rules.
There we go. Mythic flaws. So, stake bait. You die when staked. Folkloric Bane. You take aggravate damage from Folklore Bane. So, silver, holy water, and ultraviolet light. Actually, ultraviolet light doesn't damage you. It's just actual sunlight that damages you.
Okay.
Folkloric block. So when phased with stuff that would normally affect vampires, like white animals, garlic, wild roses, etc., all of the bullshit, you can't go near it. Stigmata. You begin to bleed from an open wounds on your hands, feet, and forehead when you reach hunger 4.
Hunger 4.
Yes.
What's the scale?
Hunger 4 is pretty damn bad.
Okay. Maybe I could take that one. That doesn't sound like it would be too bad unless we enter a pretty bad circumstance. But then I think everyone's in shit if we get that far.
Yeah, so those are your mythic flaws and enemy flaws. I still haven't fucking found that.
Well, the third one sounds like it probably isn't going to come up very much. The one with garlic. So, I mean, it just means I can't go near them. It doesn't mean that they kill me or anything.
No, it's just a block, so you can't go near it. But yeah, you can take that, so 2 points. So that's 1.
So if I start bleeding from things when I get hunger 4, does that mean my blood also goes down? Like it goes down faster or something?
Yes, you're bleeding.
So that would just make the last bit of hunger arrive faster, basically.
Yes, it's also going to fuck over you using blood powers. Not to mention, it's going to make you remarkably obvious.
That's true. That is true. All right, I'll go with the third one, the onions one, then.
Okay,
I'm not a fan of vegetables, apparently.
All right, folkloric block.
All right.
And you need 1 more point, which is either stigmata or folkloric bane.
Can I not put one in the enemy as well?
You can, but I haven't fucking found it, and now you're making my life difficult, and I don't like it.
Well, better to sort it out now than make our lives permanently difficult later.
I genuinely do not know where the fuck this enemy thing is.
Is it just referred to as enemy in the manual?
Let's see. Enemies are the opposite of allies. No fucking shit. Okay, so yeah, all right. I think this is it. So flaw, dark, enemies.
Backgrounds.
So that one's 2 dots. That one's 3 dots. Oh Jesus. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I don't think they're too expensive. All enemies are -2 dots, 2 to 3 dots. So you'd have to pick a enemy or both of the folkloric ones.
I see.
Choosing an enemy when you're that famous means that you'll probably have enemies everywhere.
They're gonna know where you are at least.
Well, no, it's not they're going to know where you are. It's just that when you go somewhere and they recognize you, and some of them are there, and you'll go to a lot of places, and the more of them that there are, the more likely they are to recognize you.
So for enemies, you could get hunting parties, religious zealots, stuff like that. All of it kind of bad. Yeah.
Yeah, but listen, I can take a milkshake or 2 for the cause.
Okay.
Enemy all the way. 2 points in enemy.
2 points in enemy. Okay.
In fact, if I could put 5 in, I fucking would. Don't tell me I could put 5 in because I'm not going to.
So, what kind of enemy would you like? A blood cult that wishes to sacrifice you to their dark gods?
Yeah, that sounds like Antifa. Next.
Champions, a group of highly adept fighters who want to hunt you down and fuck you over.
Yeah, that's not Antifa. Next.
Government commandos who hunt you for trophies and pay.
That's ironically somewhat close, but no. What's the next one?
Religious fanatics who think it's their duty to guard the realms of the dead from the undead, and so they will hunt you fanatically. That's because you're
a lot more like it. That's a lot more like the SJWs.
True. Let's hear them all, though.
Fang Gang, a criminal element that wants to screw you over because reasons.
Fang Gang.
Hunting party, just a bunch of people who've decided they don't fucking like you, and yeah, they're coming after you.
What I'm after really is one that impels the rest of the party to actually help me. So if they don't like vampires or Nazis, that's probably going to work out for me.
Marichelle, the bodyguard of a local prince that wants to kill you. Nomads, travelers, and gypsies, basically, who just don't like you.
Well, I'm pretty familiar with that.
Plumeri of anarchists that don't like you. Questari, people who think that killing you will bring them closer to their ultimate goal. Regency, an elder of the Camarilla, deciding that he doesn't like you.
That seems more dangerous than the other ones.
Yes, it is. Sibiri, a fucking shapeshifter, is after you.
Just go for
Okay,
the blood
I
cult,
found
man. Just go for the blood cult. We can handle that.
I like the fucking shapeshifter. That I could play with that. Fuck.
Go for the blood cult.
Let me have a quick look at the blood cult.
Don't give him the opportunity to play with you.
Vemi, a vigilant secret society in medieval Germany. We don't like you.
Sargon, are you asking for a blood cult so that you can make them your blood cult?
No, they're your enemy, but we can just.
God, no,
defeat
V is going to be like, no, I will make a blood cult. And I don't know.
them.
Yeah, V will be leading the cult against me.
Yeah, probably.
So, blood cult, formerly condemned as violations of the Masquerade, blood cults have nevertheless resurged with the coming of Gehenna. Is
Oh,
that
no,
bad?
something
Eh?
made of humans. Something made of humans. Like
Oh, no,
some-
none of these are made of really human. The commandos are made of humans, like special elite units after you. They're humans.
Wasn't there one hunting party? Isn't that humans?
Yep.
Okay.
Tempting. What do you think, Sargon? Still blood cult?
It could also be vampires if it's somebody who just a toreador who thinks it's fun to eat famous people.
That probably is fun. I
Sargon would eat Peterson Longpig, confirmed.
Well, I'm just saying. It's just speculation. There's nothing, no plans on
gotcha.
the books.
I got you.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. Whatever, man. Just something we can deal with when it comes along.
How about
Yeah, that's what I'm
I
going for.
just pick one entirely randomly? That way it'll be a surprise.
Oh, that sounds really fun.
I like that idea.
I mean, look, I get the advantage. I get the ability to min-max this, so I might as well put some effort into min-maxing it, along with making it roleplay friendly. So I think the most likely is probably hunting party, or something similar. There's a lot of these actually, so I think it's understandable why I would want to have a look through them all. Vigilante secret society in medieval Germany. Okay.
The Illuminati. Dun, dun, dun.
Okay, so the VtM can arrest violators. So if I don't violate, then they shouldn't come after me, surely.
They're convinced you've already violated the Masquerade.
Right. And I suppose that goes along with the fact that they're part of the media. Or at least they
They
have
don't like
influence
you.
over the media. Well, that does match in terms of role-playing Jürgen Panzerson.
Yeah.
What does domain chasser mean? Because that's
Chase.
the thing they're weak on.
That's their domain, Chase. They can track you.
Okay. They have one in that. They have lots in influence and status. That just seems like a poor choice in terms of min-max. It's probably very powerful.
All of them are powerful. That's why they're enemies.
Some of them are less powerful than others.
I give you 30 seconds.
Uh-oh.
So
Help.
choose one.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Hey, that's supposed to go at the end.
Oh, wow.
All
We're
right.
there already.
All right, let's go with the VtM then.
Amo. Okay.
Give us some challenge. That seems to make the most sense. They're allied with the media, particularly, and they're convinced I've broken some sacred authoritative rule, but I haven't.
Listen
Okay.
and believe.
And now we got to give Sargon 2 of these points as well, since he snuck away the first time, little bastard.
Oh, did I not get one?
Yeah, no, I didn't get one. I forgot it.
Okay.
So do you want the folkloric blocks and bane, or do you want enemies?
Sorry. What page am I looking at here? I'll get to it. Oh.
God damn it.
Oh no. Yeah. So yeah, enemies and mythic flaws, right?
Yes.
Yeah. What page?
Mythic flaws. God damn it. Mythic flaws.
And I think I found it. Mythic merits and flaws.
Yes.
So stake bait. How many points do I have to take?
2.
2, right. Hmm.
Meanwhile, Uzulu. Spend. You can buy 7 points worth of advantages and 2 points of flaws.
Flaws, isn't that what we did with the enemy and the mythic thing?
Yes, these are bonus flaws.
Oh, so they're optional.
No,
No, you just get them as extras.
yeah,
Oh,
they're just
joy.
bonus.
Okay, and okay, I just need to find where they are in the manual. If I in a few minutes come to you with a different enemy without any extra time spent for deliberation, would you mind if I just changed it?
No.
Goodo. Okay, so let's have a look at the advantages.
179, 181 in the search.
Thank you.
Right. So I'm gonna, for my flaws, I'm just gonna choose folkloric block and choose like garlic and wild roses.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's what I was going with originally.
You get all of them.
What?
Yes.
It says each one you take counts as a separate 1 point flaw.
Does it?
Yeah.
Take a random from a brain. Brains include. Let's focus the block. Can we shrink away from a spin? They count as a separate 1 point. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah. Okay, so which one do you want?
Garlic and wild roses.
Okay. Yeah. Garlic and wild roses. Let's hope there's not any wild roses in Russia.
Well, well, it has to be used as a holy symbol. Spilled seeds you haven't counted. What the fuck is that?
Oh no, it isn't a holy symbol. This is just things that you can't deal with as a.
Oh right, okay. Then I'll choose something else.
To be fair, wild roses are relatively rare.
Yeah, they are. That is true.
So Arch, how many flaws and how many advantages?
7 advantages, 2 flaws.
Right. Advantages being the same as merits, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Interesting. If you put 5 points into bonding, you can't be bonded or bounded.
Which is useful.
You said 7. Yeah, 7 plus 2 minus. Okay. Maybe that does make sense for Panzers and actually not being able to be bonded. Alright. Thin Bloods, luckily there aren't too many of these. Because this is a bit complex. So feeding, bonding, archaic, substance use, looks, and linguistics. I'm going to put 2 negative ones and 7 positive ones. It's quite a lot of positive ones to put, actually. That's good. Organovore. Okay, so prey exclusion could work for role-playing purposes as well. I wonder what would make sense there. You gain. It means you can't. If you feed on someone of a particular group or category, you gain stains as though you had violated a chronicle tenet, whatever that means. And you have to interfere if you've witnessed someone else doing it. So you guys probably wouldn't be able to either. We may already have someone in the party who has that, actually. Methuselah's thirst for 1 flaw means I can't ever have 0 hunger. It always is at 1 or higher, unless I drink supernatural blood. With the advantages here, there's one here bond resistance for 1 and short bond for 2, I'm guessing that these are stackable. Or do you get both if you put in for 2?
The what?
So if you've got merits, one has 1 dot and one has 2 requirement, and you get the one that has 2, I assume you don't get the one that has 1 as well. You have to get both separately.
Separately, yes.
Okay. In that case, you would never get the 2 and the 1 if you got the 5, which covers both.
Yes, they're level up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, etc.
Right, okay, that's the end of them there. Feeding. There's not a whole lot of. I know I'm not the first person to say this, but there's not a whole lot of acceptable flaws here. I think prey exclusion is probably the most acceptable.
It's a bit rough.
But that's going to be annoying for you guys as well.
If I choose I can't kill women, then I'll just change them into a man and then fucking kill them.
Oh, you found a loophole.
The gender war is over.
Oh god, Theresa May actually did use the phrase gender warfare in Parliament. It's, oh, for fuck's sake. You're the feminist bitch. Anyway, sorry.
There doesn't seem to be a merit for linguistics in here at all.
There is. Each language costs 1 point.
Oh, okay, I need to actually read the paragraph, I guess.
Oh, freaking hell.
Yeah, I'm trying to be quick.
I'm just teasing, man.
Is there anything that anyone else can do while I'm reading this?
Oh, I've been checking. I checked my emails. I got my little things out. And
Yeah, you took
just
10
reading.
tea
Dr.
breaks, I'm sure.
Dr. Disrespect got banned from Twitch, apparently. So
Really? I thought he was
Yeah,
deep
that
enough
is-
in the corporate pocket to stream into that.
no, he streamed from an E3 bathroom.
What?
Well,
What?
Too bad for him, I guess.
I guess we all make mistakes.
Why is that against their terms? Like
how-
what?
No,
How
that's
dare he, I
against the
guess?
law.
What?
Wait, is it?
Filming in a bathroom, filming people in a bathroom. You can't do
I
that
assume you meant like
people-
in his own
in a
stall or
bathroom.
something.
No,
Right.
in an E3 bathroom,
I
like
thought
with
you just.
stalls and everything. He streamed from there.
Oh,
Yeah, but
what,
did
from
he
the
stream
public
anybody
area
else?
of the toilet?
I
Yeah.
assume so. Yeah.
I mean, it just, it doesn't sound as sinister the way you phrase it there.
Yeah,
That is
it's
a little
not. I don't
unwise.
think it. Yeah, I think it was dumb. I don't think it was sinister. I think he's just He's like, oh, I was streaming from a bathroom, ha ha ha. But right, he should have just let his tits hang out and asked for donations.
Like a good streamer.
Yeah, like a good thought, a good Twitch thought.
Yeah, if he was in a private cubicle, I don't see that as a problem. But if he's streaming just in the outside bit where everyone can walk, that's maybe a little bit. Bad idea.
Invasion of privacy, apparently. So, yep, off he
Yeah.
goes. Went into bathrooms on 3 different occasions at E3, according to the chat. So, yeah, that might be derpy. And with a cameraman. Okay, that does sound kind of...
With what?
With a cameraman.
Yeah, that's multiple people having bad judgment there.
Yeah,
And
okay,
apparently there were also kids in the toilet
Oh,
at the
fucking
time.
what?
So,
Oh
yeah.
god, it gets worse.
So, yeah, if we are to believe the chat, yes, it was a bad idea.
what would possess someone to do that, though? Like, I was just...
Retardation, money, fame, stunts.
Oh yeah, I guess. I mean, the way I was picturing it is the first thing that popped into my head. I don't know who this guy is, so I just assumed he like went into a bathroom stall to do like a quick update video or something, stream or something like that, and he's just sat there, just standing in a stall or something. Just I don't know, but like even then, why would you go there? Like, trying to think of a charitable interpretation of how this isn't fucking done.
All right, I have decided. I'm going to go with Methuselah's Thirst, not because it's necessarily a good idea, but because it might be a bit interesting. And prey exclusion on good, honest, honourable, God's own Aryans.
Lovely. So all white people.
No, Germans.
only- Yeah, blonde, blue-eyed, preferably Germans.
Norwegians, Swedes, Danes, Finns.
No.
Sure.
Ethnic Germans. Ethnic Germans.
No, Aryans. That's definitely us.
Yeah, but no. Hitler definitely distinguished between the actual Germans and other people.
Yes, and we were superior.
Yeah, maybe, but like
We were
just-
Aryans. We were definitely Aryans.
yeah. Well, sure, of course, but like the identity of German was important too.
So you can feed on Russians.
Well, and Slavs,
Sounds like a good idea.
various Poles. There's
Yeah, stuff like that. Subhumans.
So basically, what we're saying is, I am going to be hunting down Jews anyway.
well, it depends
Yeah,
how Arch categorizes Jews. Basically, was Hitler right? We'll find out.
We actually have a test, scientifically test whether Hitler was right.
I'm gonna get in trouble for my Dungeons and Dragons game.
And once you're done picking the flaws and merits, we are done. You will then just the convictions and fucking touchstones. Oh, they're so dumb. But you need to do that as well, and your 15 experience points.
Oh god.
This is the
whole
easy
I need to be quick so I can take a dog for a walk thing is well, I'm glad I wasn't last, let me just put it that way. Okay, so merits, this might be a bit more fun because these are actually good. I'm tempted to just go put 5 in unbondable, to be honest, but then it would make much more sense if I got something that drinks vampire blood, wouldn't it? That would actually be a min-max build.
That
Oh, I
would
didn't really
actually
think
be
ahead.
good,
Yeah. I might get 1 in linguistics then. And chat, would you say that Jordan Peterson is of average looks, beautiful, or stunning? I might just leave that if I can find something else good. I wouldn't necessarily describe him as a supermodel. Maybe chat disagrees. Yeah, they're all
Hard-
saying stunning. Stunning
Part
and brave.
4
Yes.
of Astartes is out, Sargon.
Really?
Yes, so can we hurry this fuck up?
Yeah. Well, I can.
What's going on?
With
Fractionated
Rags'
purple.
character.
All right. Well, how about we do? Let's do a gangrel.
Okay, girl.
Fucking
Uh-huh.
furries.
I'm not a
There's,
furry. No, I'm not. Steve Irwin isn't a furry, okay?
There's a merit here, eat food, which does that mean that others can't?
Yeah. I'll just
Yeah,
come.
vampires can't eat.
Wow. Okay. All right. I'll just put 7 in, and I might chip in and ask occasionally what 1 means if I need clarification. After that, just quickly before you go on, what else do I need to do after picking the merits?
Touchstones and beliefs.
All right, maybe I'll come back to you for that. But yeah, go ahead with someone else while I decide.
Although just find it in the manual because it's quite straightforward. 'Cause it's just a list of
Right.
things and you choose one of them
Okay.
from each list.
So touchstones and beliefs, yeah.
So I did watch that Dr. Disrespect video. There's a clip of it. He ran into a bathroom with a bunch of people going to the washroom in it, and he was in the main area of the bathroom, and he started yelling stuff, and there were kids in the background.
Well,
He was
what
basically trying.
yelling?
Let's see, his name and bodyguard.
Same sounds like a PR stunt. A dumb
He,
one.
he was trying to do like a prank because that's kind of his thing. He's like a prankster on stream.
Yes,
but,
a cancerous human being.
He did it in a washroom. Now he's kicked out of E3, and it's illegal.
Gonna go to jail.
Yeah, probably.
Well, good for him. For Gangrel, disciplines, animalism, protean, or fortitude. 2 out of 3.
I'm gonna go with protean and wait, I thought they were animalism, fortitude, and protean, right?
Yes.
I'll do protean and animalism.
What does
Okay.
protein do?
Protean, they're known for their mastery of protean, as few other clans possess its gift. Straddling the line between vampirism and shapeshifting, the discipline allows a gangrel to take on the physical properties of another creature, or in other ways, change their physical shape.
Sweet.
Very sweet.
And then you've got 2 points in one and 1 point in the other.
2 points in one and 1 in the other. Let's do 2 on protean, 1 on animalism.
All right. Next up,
like
is
I,
your
let me
action.
let me put this on my character sheet here.
that would be a
It's
good idea.
there. So that is Chronicle. Concept, ambition?
No, the first one, core, and under discipline, you'll see add discipline.
Core under discipline,
Yes.
add discipline. Oh, okay. There we go.
Yep.
Animalism and protean. And I put a 2 and a 1.
Yep.
1 on animalism, 2 on protean. Alrighty. Okay. What now?
Then it's your skills. What you get 1 attribute, so skills, at 4.
I get 1 at 4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me see. I'm going to go with. I'm going to do a 4 on. How many do I get for 3?
3.
3?
3 attributes.
All right.
3.
Okay. What is the difference? So awareness is like perception.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do a 4 on awareness.
Okay.
And I'm going to do my 3 3s will be. What is insight?
Ability to tell lies, discern hidden meanings and stuff.
Okay. All right. It's like sense motive.
Kinda.
Okay. Let's do a 3 on investigation. On what is streetwise?
Wait. Oh, wait. You're looking at your skills.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
wait.
No. Yeah, no. Traits.
Traits. Oh, okay. Let me find traits. Ah, here we are. Physical, social, and mental. Well, for physical, let's do. So 1, that's 4, and 3 for 3. Let's do a 4 on strength, a 3 on dexterity. And if I do so, and this is just kind of going off of what I think, if any of these is like really bad, give me a little guidance here.
Mhm.
Or like excessive, or I'm doubling up in a poor way, let me know.
Sure.
And I'll do it in 3 on wits. So I've got strength 4, dexterity 3, wits 3, and a 3 on stamina.
Okay. And then 4 attributes at 2.
Okay. I'll do 2 on intelligence, 2 on resolve. So only one of these will be 1, right?
Yes.
All right. Now 2 on composure and 2 on charisma.
All right.
You know, let's change that charisma to a manipulation. I'll put charisma at 1.
Okay. So your health is your stamina plus 3. So you've got 6 health.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All righty.
And willpower is composure plus resolve. So your willpower is 4.
Okay.
Okie dokie. And now skills. Jack of all trades, balanced, or specialists.
What's the difference between jack of all trades and balanced?
A number of things. So Jack of all trades, 1 skill at 3, 8 skills at 2, 10 skills at 1. Balanced, 3 skills at 3, 5 skills at 2, 7 skills at 1.
And specialist?
1 skill at 4, 3 skills at 3, 3 skills at 2, 3 skills at 1, and a speciality to academic, craft, performance, and science skills, and 1 free speciality.
Let's do that.
Okay.
So I get. So walk me from top to bottom here.
1 skill at 4 first.
All right. I'll do awareness.
Okay. Then 3 skills at 3.
I'll do investigation. And what is animal kin?
Sensing animals, knowing what they're likely to do, just general knowledge and understanding of animals. Not like scientific knowledge, but an understanding. Like, you see a pig out in the open and you know he's looking for truffles, not because you've read it, but because, you know animals.
All right, that seems like a decent roleplay thing. So how many 3s do I get?
3.
3? All right, so animal kin, investigation, and let's do melee.
Okay. Then 3 skills at 2.
3 skills at 2. Let's do... I'll change the animal kin from... I'll change that to the 2, and I'll put athletics as a 3.
Okay.
So how many 2s again, sorry?
3.
3. 2 on animal kin. 2 on... Let's do 2 on survival and 2 on... What is brawl?
Melee, but more wrestling. So, you're not wielding swords at
Grappling
melee, you're
and
trying to
things like
grapple and
that?
stuff. Yes.
Okay, all right. And we'll do awareness, investigation. Let's do let's do a 2 on... And what is the difference between stealth and subterfuge?
A subterfuge is doing stealthy actions or being circumspect in your wording, for example.
Okay.
While stealth is the act of sneaking around.
Physically. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead. I'll go ahead and I'll put 2 into it's a little bit tough. There's lots to spread it out. Let's put 2 into brawl.
Okay. And then 3 skills at 1.
All right. We'll do firearms, stealth, and what is streetwise?
Well, ability to, speak street with the gangsters and the blacks and such on.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
Ebonics.
Ah, I see. I think I'll go ahead and go... I'll go with intimidation.
Okay. And then there's your specialities. So let's see. Do you have academic? You don't. Craft? Nope. Performance? Nope. Science? Nope. Why did you pick this?
I thought I got those. I didn't. I was not very definitely not made clear of the stipulation there. So
Okay,
if I
no,
don't have them at all, I don't get any of them.
Yes, because it's a specialization. So academics, gender studies, crafts, explosives, so on.
I don't know. Well, I don't know what specialization means in terms of this.
Okay.
So if I don't have any points in those, I don't get anything from them.
Yeah, because you can't then use the skill.
Oh, okay. So I need to go back and like if I take 1 away from intimidation and put it on academics, then it gets specialized to a 2.
No, then you get a field of speciality where you'll get a bonus dice if you're in that field. So say ballistics, and now you know how to, track a trajectory for an artillery cannon, for example.
Okay. So I'll take 1 away from intimidation and put it on academics. And what are the other ones? Science?
Let's see.
What were the other ones?
Craft, performance, and science.
I'll do 1 for craft, and I'll take 1 from firearms and put it on science.
Okay. So then under specialities, add in what you're specializing in, starting with academics.
Academics. Skill. So that would be something like if I was specializing in academics, so that would be like a field like biology or something like that. I'll do that. I'll do like biology is my skill. Biology is my specialty for that. And let's do craft next. So my craft specialty would be, what would be thematic? Crafting. Well, for crafting specialities, what would be I say that ironically, specialties, what would be an example of that one?
Of craft?
Yeah.
Weapons crafting, gun crafting.
Oh, okay. All right.
Mechanical crafting, building cars.
Comprises a wide list. What about traps?
Kinda, but it's probably a bit simplistic. Like craft. Well, yeah, you could craft traps. Yeah, sure.
I'll do that. I'll put a trap crafting, but I assume that would apply to things that. Okay, yeah, I guess that's broad but specific in the same way. All right, yeah, that'll probably work. We can do that. Crafting traps. Well, actually, since I have a 3 in melee, can crafting like melee weapons be one?
Sure, you can have like smithing, melee weapon crafting.
Melee smithing. I'll do that. I will do that. And then my other one is science. So I have science and academics. I bet there's a lot of overlap there.
Well, since you have biology, you could go with chemistry and make poisons, creepy poisons that does insane things to humans, and put them in your traps.
I like that. Chemistry and biology probably have a lot of applications together.
Are you making Movie Bob's ideal character or something?
No. I'm athletic.
All right, okay. Well, look, fantastically, he'd want to be athletic as well.
One of us should have played Movie Bob.
Well, I think Rag did. Athletic, likes,
I'm not at all.
Likes eugenics, is also a Nazi.
I don't like eugenics. I never said that a single time. I didn't even
No,
imply
Bob
it.
does.
Oh yeah, Bob. Oh yeah, Movie Bob. He would be a great Nazi.
Well, you'd better say it, or we're going to kick you out of the Reich. So I've picked my touchstone. Tell me if this is allowed. A friend called Addy, who I met in art school.
Gay, but sure.
Good with people, said what he meant, held nothing back. Not a very good artist, though. I think Addy is short for something. I can't remember what his second name was. It might have started with an H.
It might have started with an H, yes, and you might have met him when he was still in Austria.
Yes, let's conveniently forget the fact that it was in a different country.
Okay, and now you get one more specialty that you can pick whatever in.
Let me take one specialty. I will do a specialty in anything else here. So a specialty for melee, would that be like a particular kind of melee weapon?
Yep.
And for awareness, would that be like
specialty noises, specialty smells?
I'm gonna do awareness, specialty smells.
Of course you do.
That's a very useful thing. That is also thematically appropriate.
And I'm sure it's not going to bite you in the ass when you're in the dysentery-infected trenches of the Eastern Front.
I'll just definitely know it's dysentery. Besides, I have chemistry and biology. I will craft a cure for dysentery, much like the Oregon Trail.
So what's the sort of art narrative of your character, Rags? What sort of thing is it going to do?
I'm looking for a kind of a outdoorsy rangery type. Somebody who always kind of lived outside of cities, who was, generally away from civilization, small community kind of guy. And then, I guess with the war stuff getting involved in the vampire thing, I sort of like, well, it's either this or I haven't formulated out entirely because we just started.
I just meant like
idea.
What party role.
Yeah, I guess rangery sort of. Kind of in a way, sort of like the Crusaders character, but more animal companion leaning instead of just pure DPS.
Yeah. So I was basically aiming for
Davy Crockett.
I was basically aiming for the villain in Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.
Last Crusade.
Yeah, that's basically my character as far as I can tell. So I went for the philosophy degree. He's bound to have something like that.
Now that Drags has become a specialist in trap making and
melee.
I'm gonna fucking send you the the recipe for Cyclone B afterwards.
Well, luckily for you, it is my specialty for crafting is melee smithing. Changed at the last second, so I can make cyclone daggers, but no gas chambers, unfortunately.
Okay.
So
And so that was academic science awareness. Oh, yes, yeah. Okay, then you go pick your predator type.
all right, now do elaborate on that predator type.
Your favorite food?
My favorite food.
Yes, and it can't be Doritos.
German. Meat.
178 in the search.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let me scroll down there.
Just make it animals, Regs.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
I was
I mean-
about to say meat. Like, yeah, I like
Okay.
flesh.
Farmer. You can only feed on animals.
Well, isn't there a vegan one?
Yep, that's the farmer one.
Yeah.
But there's an actual floor that's vegan. You know.
That's a merit.
178. I don't.
Oh, no, it might be
Are
a
you
floor.
sure?
No, it is a floor. You're right. There's vegan, which is or vegetarian, which is 2, and then there's organivore, I think,
Oh,
which is either 2 or 3, where you can only eat human organs to regain hunger.
Why?
By the way, I think I finished my character sheet. I did the touchstones and chronicle tenets, which might have been what you meant. If there's anything else, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to go and walk a doggo.
15 experience points. You can distribute those whenever you want, so no hurry.
I don't know where to distribute.
XP. Blood and XP. Just experience spent 15, and then there's a little table in the book what experience costs on page 153.
I'll have a look.
Farmer seems like it would be reasonable. Work being alive, risk of human life. Well, I don't know. Consensualist? No, it's gay. Salmon.
I'm glad you figured that out so quickly.
Siren. Scene queen. You rely on your man. They named these great. God, I'm trying to think what would be like appropriate for a farmer type character who, because
Combine Siren, feed almost exclusively during sex, whilst with vegan, and you've got one hell of a combination.
So if I fuck a tomato, then I could drink its blood.
Yes.
Oh shit! Wait, I didn't read Siren. Can I take that one? Can I go back?
Can I drink my own semen for food?
So you feed almost exclusively during or while feigning sex, and you rely on your discipline, seduction skills, or the unquenchable appetite of others to conceal your carnivorous nature. You've mastered the art of the one-night stand, or moved through the sex club scene like a dark star. You think of yourself
Again, playing yourself in real life.
think of yourself as a sexy beast, but in your darkest moments, you fear that you're
Specifically
at
beast.
best a problematic lover, at worst a habitual rapist.
Okay, hold on a second. Hold on. I didn't read that one when I was looking through it. That actually fits my my character.
You're a male
quite well.
feminist. You don't have a chance at
Yeah, no, David, this doesn't fit you at all.
But
You don't just
habitual
think of yourself
rapist
as a
works.
habitual
Oh
racist.
yeah, habitual rapist. Yeah. Well, it says habitual sexual harasser.
A habitual rapist is not how male feminists think of themselves. That's just how everyone else thinks of them when the courts get involved.
Fucking habitual thought enablers.
Yeah, you can get it, but you have to give up on stunning and take beautiful instead.
I might take Siren.
You have to give up on stunning and take brave instead. Sorry.
Yeah, I will take Siren.
All right.
So I go to Blood and XP.
Add a specialty: persuasion, seduction, or subterfuge seduction.
Specialty.
Do you have either?
Say those again.
Persuasion, seduction, or subterfuge seduction.
Oh, I don't have persuasion or subterfuge. Can let me take away 2 from, well, here. Let's take away 2 from survival.
Okay.
And those two options were
Persuasion or subterfuge.
persuasion or subterfuge.
And both of them are seduction. So I guess persuasion is like, hey, honey, would you like to fuck me today? And subterfuge is, hey, would you sniff this rag?
Well, I do have academics, biology, and science chemistry. So let's actually do that. Yeah.
Fucking hell.
So
yeah.
you're the male feminist now, Rags.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Like it, dude.
Under
No one wants to be the
speciality,
male.
You're getting there, man.
under specialities, do subterfuge seduction.
Oh, do I want to? No, I'll do persuasion. I'll do persuasion.
God, but I like that one. It was
I
one.
know that's what scares me. All right, so name. I will do persuasion, specialty, seduction.
Yes.
Yeah, boy.
Gain 1 dot of fortitude or presence.
Fortitude or presence, and presence is
Disciplines.
Sorry, it's what?
Discipline.
Discipline.
Yes.
Where is presence?
You gotta add it under disciplines.
Presence or what was the other one?
Fortitude.
Presence or fortitude? Let's do let's do fortitude.
Okay. Then you gain the looks merit. Beautiful.
Looks merit. So where is that? Is that also under or disciplines or specialties? Where is that?
Let's see. Chronicles there. Merit and flaws.
Add a merit. Okay, and that is beautiful.
Beautiful, yes.
Okay. What is next?
Let's see. Gain the enemy, flaw, a spurned lover, or jealous partner. So I'm going to have you be hunted down by a housewife.
So he spurned lover.
You fucked the SS colonel's wife.
Oh.
Rags. You know he hates it when you do that.
That's where the thrill comes in.
Well, that's why he has to tell everyone, but he's secretly a cuck.
Well,
I can't if it's her wife, I can't be a cuck.
Right.
No, I mean
that's...
the guy whose wife you fucked.
Oh, yeah.
It's fine for you because he's actually a cuck, though he has to maintain appearances.
It's very hush
so he has to have him killed.
Yeah. It's a very secretive, symbiotic relationship.
Right,
What
so
is
that's everyone
next?
apart from V, isn't it?
So is that it?
Right. So hang on. What? Hang on. Now, let's assess what we have now quickly. Because so I've got a character who's reasonably good at fighting, but not particularly tough. With the spells, what do you guys have?
Well, Rag still has his merits to pick.
All right.
7 merits and 2 flaws.
Seven merits and 2 flaws. Seven merits and 2 flaws. Where is this? Where's the merit list? Is that under Chronicle? Where's that? What's a merit? Where's the merit list?
On 184.
184. Oh, here we are. Oh no, I clicked off of it. Fuck.
181 in the search.
184. All right, let me. No, just let me fill out. How do I skip right to 184?
Well, 184 is your background. Advantages start at 181 in the search. Advantages.
Yeah, I do I have to scroll all the way down to 184?
Oh, You could just search for it.
Search for
Top left.
184. Top left. I don't
What are you
see that.
using to read the manual?
What's linked? To drive.google.com?
Okay, so you've opened it in there. Okay.
Yeah, that's what you linked.
I recommend that you download it and then open the download in the browser. You get a better interface.
All right.
Unless you're using an old version of Internet Explorer or something.
I can't even scroll wheel. Fuck. That's I'll download it, I guess. Come on, load, please. Okay, let's get the PDF. 184. Where is up the top? Here we go. 184. Boop. All right. After Junkie, we have Thin Blood merits.
Yeah, it's further up.
Oh, here we go. Advantages, merits. And I get 7 of those?
Yep, 7 points. So for flaws worth 2 points, that's 2 points, and 7 total, and 2 points of flaws.
Okay. Advantages, merits, linguistics. I won't do that. I only know German. Looks. Not all vampires look like beautiful. I already have beautiful. Oh, but they're stunning.
You could become stunning.
That costs 4 though. 4 of the 7. So let's see.
Pretty privilege.
Yeah. Bond slave. Oh, let's see. Bond resistance, short bond. I'll forgo that. Feeding. So what are the merits of feeding? Bloodhound. You can smell the residue of human's blood without tasting it. Iron gullet. You can feel culbrated rinse blood. Plasma. I won't take that. I'm not so uncivilized. So Thin Blood is their own section, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You're not the Thin Blood.
Okay. Let's do you cannot. What is bloodbound? What is that?
You become somebody's bitch.
And that comes from being bitten, correct?
No, from drinking the blood of another vampire.
So I can't drink the same vampire's blood a certain amount of times or so?
Yes. Once you develop strong feelings for them, twice you come under their sway, and 3 times you're their bitch.
Oh, okay. So let's do stunning. So that's 4. And stunning. Let's do 4, 5, 6, 7. Mythic merits and flaws. Oh, what's this? This is very oddly. This is triple row here. Mythic merits and flaws. What's a merit? Eat food. You can consume food without effort and might even enjoy it. Expelled before resting for the day. That's no fun.
It isn't that fun, but there aren't really many that are, so I ended up taking that just to fill out the rest of the dots.
No, these progress.
There are 2 other really expensive ones that are a bit more fun, but they are very expensive. They didn't really fit my character either.
So I'll go ahead and do. So you can feed from cold blood, rancid blood, and fractionated plasma. I don't know. I feel like eat food would be one for my character. Yeah, I'll do eat food. So I got one more let's take Bloodhound. That makes sense for my character. All right.
And then 2 points of flaws.
2 points of flaws. Flaws now. You can only slay. Your anger can only be prey. Let's do prey exclusion and go with children.
Kind.
Yeah, I'm just a nice guy.
Clearly.
And apparently not much of a male feminist.
No. I don't want to seduce children, basically. So we'll take that because that's not going to happen.
They're perfectly happy to prey on women.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I am. So, let's see.
Misogynist vampires everywhere. Jesus Christ.
Folklore. What is a folkloric block?
Certain folklore things will render you unable to get closer if used as a block or something.
Yeah, I took some of those.
Yeah, I was considering it, but I went with the red pill strategy of having an enemy when I'm really famous, just to make things more interesting. Also, for role-playing purposes, Jordan Peterson is not liked by everyone, unfortunately.
I figure that, I'm pretty safe from it. How often am I going to find wild fields of garlic and roses?
It depends whether Arch is your DM.
Well, yeah, I suppose.
I don't know. He might be merciful and keep it realistic. You spawn in the field of garlic.
Garlic falls from the skies.
Yes, there was a garlic delivery plane overhead, and it's just been shot down.
How unfortunate.
I'm now giving him ideas of how to fuck you over, Sargon. Perhaps I should stop.
I'm just looking. I'll probably go with. You haven't grasped the modern mindset. You have one or more seriously outdated convictions. The Pope's word is law. Women are delicate flowers. Lower classes exist only to serve. Or burn your enemy's baggage. What is burn your enemy's baggage?
Literally just burn his baggage.
Yeah,
Okay, why not?
Plunder and raise.
Oh, well, we'll be fighting communists. So, yeah. Living in the past, I'll take that as my flaw.
Okay.
And I'll do BYEB. All right. Plunder and raise.
All right. The only things that's left then is your conviction and touchstone and the 15 experiments.
Conviction and touchstones. What are those?
Yep. 172 and 73 in the book.
All right. 172. Conviction. Okay, here we go. 1 to 3 convictions. So I get one of each, one conviction and one touchstone.
Yes. One. You need to pick one touchstone for each conviction you have. Belief slavery is evil. Why not belief slavery is good?
Interesting. Some of these convictions are interesting. Let me see. Disobedience is dishonor. Love thy neighbor as thyself. Take the innocent from harm. Courage is the highest virtue. Always keep your sworn word. That's not too bad.
Aren't we meant to be the bad guys here?
Yeah.
Not necessarily.
Don't worry, guys.
Yeah,
I won't invade Poland.
Yeah.
Only kill the unworthy, unbelievers in fair combat or in self-defense. That's not very predatory. Never expose children to violence. I'm going to do that I already have prey exclusion children, so that fits in with that. Never expose children to violence. I'll do that.
Rags, when we come across the Jewish child army fighting against the glorious Third Reich, we're not going to need you. You're going to be off in the onion field with Sargon in tears.
I can't believe it. Boss, they're just kids. You can't kill them.
I'm fine with onions. It's garlic specifically.
Okay. Well, that makes a big difference.
Touchstones. All right. Each vampire begins with as many touchstones as convictions. Humans who represent what you used to value in life. Someone who represents or seems to incarnate one of your convictions. If lost, the conviction is lost as well. A touchstone up your living human being. Oh, okay. Your human child. That would work because I can't expose children to violence. So it makes sense that my touchstone would be a human child. Or, but I guess I wouldn't be like a parent in this sense. It would just be like they're the surviving member of who I used to be before I got turned into a vampire.
You'll have a child as your touchstone. Good.
Well, do I have to actually like touch it to get power or something?
No.
Okay.
That's the thing you need to protect.
A human you admired in life. Oh boy, where could the Nazis go with that? Hitler is my touchstone.
You're basically the third person to make that joke now.
Someone who got... I wasn't paying attention, so it's the first for me. Which
Yeah,
means
no,
it counts.
that's fine. Because I was the second. I wasn't paying attention either. Although I did it in a different way, because I met my Hitler when I was younger, when he was younger too.
I'm glad this party's all on the same page, you know.
Yeah, but the same page of being on totally different pages.
Man, a human related to someone you killed very early in your own life. Someone you swore you didn't have to kill because you aren't a monster in early. This is gonna require a little bit of thought, actually. Your surviving human spouse, lover. So, when you like turn into a vampire, do you go on with your normal life, or if you can, or do you like
Possibly.
lead a second life, like disappear and everyone thinks you're dead?
Depends. You could go on with your life. It'd be difficult to hide it, not impossible.
I have a quick question while I'm filling in the rest of my stuff.
Yeah, go for
one
it.
of the things that I can buy with experience points is a new specialty. I've been looking through the guidebook for where those are listed, and I don't know. Or what those are, if they're something I've already encountered. Because I see Osiris is a specialty, but that's just one type of specialty, the hunting thing, hunting style or whatever. I don't know what the rest of them are.
Let's see. Google. I'm trying to think if it's 19.
Oh no.
Man, this is actually tough. A human you I would say, how about a soldier, baseball player, musician, or artist?
Right, Tomek. Specialty is just a field of expertise. So whatever is related to that thing, like academic field or medicinal field, etc.
Isn't that the same as skills anyway?
Kind of, but they are more specific, and you'll get bonus to those specific things.
Okay.
All right. Here's what I'll do. My touchstone will be the bartender at a local I get what are they called in Germany? A Biergarten or something. Basically the bartender at a bar, because when I was first a vampire and still learning how to do my powers and stuff and coping with everything, I seduced someone in the bar who turned out to be the bartender's daughter who was there. And I accidentally killed her doing my, feeding thing. And so that's why my prey exclusion is children. I swore to never kill like another child again. Well, she wasn't like a kid. She was adult, but it's like a parent, because he was obviously really banged up that his daughter got killed and they never found out who did it and everything. And so,
Rags.
What?
Why were you in bed with the child, Rags?
I wasn't in bed with a child. She was an adult, but everyone is someone's kid.
Okay.
So I'm doing that. Bartender, German bar names. I guess they're called Are they called a beer garden? Is what they're called, right?
Yeah, because you're a siren, aren't you?
Yeah.
You feed almost exclusively during intercourse,
Yeah.
and this was with the kid of.
No, it wasn't a kid. It was the offspring of the bartender. The bartender's older, right?
No, she told you she was 18, Rags. It's fine.
She was
We all
older
understand.
than 18, right?
Yeah,
I
the
didn't even cut
bartender's
it
an old
close.
man at 25.
Didn't even cut it close.
She was an old hag at 20.
She was an old 20-year-old.
Oh, terrible.
Did you see her ID, Rags? Are you sure?
Did she have her papers, please?
Have
Okay.
beer and keep it.
Right, I'm gonna head off because it's getting late.
Yes.
All right. Yeah,
I'll
that's
speak to you
fine.
guys later. Bye.
Simon, just before you go, man, what's
Yeah.
your firearms? I'm thinking I want to specialize.
3. I took specialization in sword in case like I have to kill another
enough.
vampire or something.
All right,
We're
with
at
the
the end now
experience
anyway,
points, I'm
aren't
just
we?
trying to fill out the stuff, so maybe I could benefit the combat in some way.
Yep. It's
I'm not
just
sure,
Rags has 15 experience points, which he can.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
So
we are at the
Yeah, I
end
can
then.
just do those. Yeah,
And we're
What
done.
an XP. Yeah, I can do that. And then
So, what do we all have then at the end of the day? What's the scoop? Like general character archetypes.
Is there any way that we could just show everyone's character sheets, but only have one editable?
Probably, but it requires lots of clicking, and that's too much to ask of me right now. Dev can just bring them up on screen.
Can I? No, I can't. I only see the bio and info.
Well, so much for that.
So much for that.
Yep. Nope. So yeah. No, we have the party really could need more combat, especially in the way of guns. But
Well, to be fair, Arch, I put in my 15 experience. I put them into firearms, so I'm okay.
yep, it's not a terrible party. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes.
I'm tempted to use 12 of my 15 skill points to bump firearms up from 3 to 4.
If anything, you might want to put them in the specializations, rifles, SMGs, etc.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
see,
got
that's what-
I got my firearms to 2. Then I got driving and stealth 1 each with my 15.
Oh, I only put one in drive because I thought no one else had one.
Oh no, I got 1 drive.
All right, I might change that then.
That's not a big deal, really. We can all drive
It
cars.
didn't really fit my character to put it in that well, so.
I don't even know how to drive a car. I never did. Oh, I
So
don't even know what cars are.
Sargon's
I bark
playing-
at cars.
V's not here, but he basically already described his character. He's going to play a Samiz.
Simish.
Well, whatever. He said he can't do it on show because Uzlu took 2 fucking hours.
I don't think that's exactly true.
Close.
But he'll do it with you off show, I guess, Arch. And he's going to
Yep.
be a flesh crafter.
Yep, that'll be fine. Okay. Well,
and
I want to go on with my life.
was that way too fucking long?
Do you though?
That took a
You didn't
while.
say that. You didn't say that, Dev. You said that. Liar.
God.
Defaming V's good name. V's never said a bad word against me. You're the usurper.
But yeah, so Sargon has the Indiana Jones fellow.
He's left. He went to bed.
Yes. Yep, but he has the
Sleeping
Indiana
his cup
Jones
of
kind of
tea.
guy. And Rags is now the male feminist, more or less.
Absolutely not. I do it with persuasion, not subterfuge. That's a huge difference. And not only that, I'm stunning and I'm good at what I do.
So basically, please give me a crumb of the pussy.
No. I don't beg. They beg me.
And what was
That's
your
seduction, not persuasion.
Do you
And-
understand as a protean, I could make my penis any size that I so desire?
get a giant horse dick?
It's a big old fucking just flopping around, windmilling that shit around. Oh, it's what a time to be alive, gents. What a glorious Reich.
And there's Jordan Peterson, and then the lolly. So that's
I
our
may not
team.
be able to expand my penis arbitrarily, but I have some pretty good catchphrases, I'll have you know.
Oh, hey, well, yeah, keep them handy.
I'm pretty sure that a good catchphrase gets the girls wetter than tentacle.
It replace it with like an octopus's tentacle with suckers on it and everything.
Fucking look at this horrible thing, though. Started at 9:24, and now it's 1 in the morning. This has been a thing.
And we've made 4 characters.
Oh, right, Astartes Part 4.
Yes, that too.
What is that anyway?
Something amazing. Dan.
It's 2 minutes.
Gods.
Dear God.
Now, I do need to do the super chats. So whoever needs to, run away, feel free, I guess. Be sure to spike Sagan's tea with garlic cloves. Tadokat. Will M. I probably should donate now before you start. As you guys started, you should be banned before I get a chance. That's not necessarily untrue.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Martin Luther Pepe, you keep confirmed for supporting Not the Vampire Party.
I love that name, Martin Luther Pepe.
Eyes of the Wolf. Thoughts on Tifa's lack of titties? Well, it was unavoidable. Cody Opperman. Hey, Rags. I love your Siege of Rags series.
Thanks. I'm glad. I work really hard on it. Thanks much.
Actually, the weapons categories that you listed earlier for specialties aren't in the manual. Are they under some other name?
No, they aren't in the manual. I made them up myself.
Okay, so I'm just to like make up these specialties from reality, create them myself, even if they're not in the manual. Okay, fair enough. I'll ad lib.
That's how it works. First up, Rags, would you milk me the PFP is accurate? I don't know what that means.
Would you milk me? The PFP is accurate?
Yep. Any clues?
PFP is profile picture.
Yeah, no.
So I'm guessing he has a profile picture of maybe in one of those anime orgasm faces. And he's asking if you'd milk him.
I don't know, man. That's a big commitment to make on such short notice. You know, we just met. I don't want to jump into something I might regret. You know, I want to be bold, not careless.
Well, there you go. Drag B, any chance you might see some Uratha Verve Shinigami? I don't know what that is either. Verve. Werewolf. Oh, yes, werewolves. Oh, surely. We're going to have werewolves, of course.
We could have been werewolves?
No, but you're going to be eaten by one.
Oh.
Jack Bright, fake sunlight doesn't hurt. Fire, very bad. Yes. So that we also realized fake sunlight doesn't hurt you.
Ooh.
The airplane, Lorgar Lorwen, soon, TM. Midian Wilt, no comment, because YouTube is shit. Thane, huge fan of everyone here. Arch, can you do more Masquerade lore? Do a video on the new Cyberpunk trailer from E3? Yes, I'm planning to, kind of, but not necessarily the trailer, because the trailer didn't really show anything, except Keanu Reeves. Utos, me dick stinks. Rags will understand.
Me dick stink. No, mine's amazing. Mine doesn't at all.
Fuck off. Male feminist waits for consent. That is a lie. That's true.
Yeah.
Crazy Loon, my Google Box. Yes, Google is handing out dollars now. $2 to give to your favorite streamer.
Ooh.
How generous of them. Zeeds, never see. I see we never actually made it to Crusade, did we? Oh well, at least Arch will have a hard time metagaming now. No, on the contrary, I'll have a much easier time metagaming now.
Yeah, pretty much
JT
everything you'll do will be metagaming.
Precisely. Send dollar where to be read but not pay YouTube. Ah, yes. I have to put up Streamlabs. Son of Angron. The Virgin Gobbles versus the Chad Grand Admiral Dernitz. Architect of Fate just got the notification. How late am I? About an hour by the timestamp. Also, who's interested in the new Count Dankula body pillow? I think most people, honestly. The Neon VTEX Rex, another deleted comment. Pseudo off the cuff. Snacks for your 7 bros minus the cut YouTube takes. $70. Damn, thank you a lot, dude.
Ooh, wow.
The DCV Titan. Is Son going to be an agent of the Thule Society? Yes. Literally. Imperial Fist, JT Viper, Dr. Martin Luther Pepper, and Thord Marcus Berkelin Jakobsen, all option 3 for Uzulu. Son of
That's what I
Angron
went with.
barges into Stalin's office, clean your room, bub. Tarokat, a vampire, JBP's weakness should be an unnaturally high obsession with collecting Soviet art, even though he's in Nazi Germany. That could be an interesting twist for Dev, I guess.
He said JBP, I think he means my character.
Oh.
Well, I'm not sure how that matches Jordan Peterson in real life. Maybe I don't know something about him. Maybe he does collect Soviet art.
Who fucking knows?
War trophies. Oh, the lore thickens.
Todd Marcus Birkeland Jakobsen, Dev keep the lolly status, so he wants to see Dev as the lolly. Son of Angron, Alex Jones captures Anne Frank, destroy the children. We should have had an Alex Jones character. The Quartering. Oh, Jeremy, hi there.
Hello.
I hop in here and bam, a friendship windmill. Imagine.
I think Sargon's character is reasonably close to Alex Jones, isn't he?
Well, if Alex Jones was the bad guy from Indiana Jones, at least.
I haven't seen the movie, so I wouldn't know.
Damn. Utos. Rags needs to make a toe-made or toenailed character.
Oh, I see. Oh, I wouldn't even dare to try and try and emulate that. I'd fail miserably. No one could do that justice.
There you go. Johnny B, what about the old school Bruja, the warrior scholar? Yeah, that's another option too. Charles Slash, I bet my life next time Sargon runs for office, this RP is going to come up. Well, it'll be free advertisement for my channel, won't it? So, yay. Brian, I assure you guys don't want to have an Assamite in your party with V in your group. The mute button power they have will save countless lives. To be fair, yes, that's true.
I can literally turn his mouth into an anus.
Yep, and stop him speaking. Charles Lanesh, is via charisma Nosferatu? Good God. Cross Semen, literally Jordan Peterson, be a Cappadocian if they're available. No Cappadocian, sadly. DVC Titan twice. Astartes 4 is out. Yes, I'll have to watch it soon.
Oh yeah. Oh, I've already got it ready in a tab.
Jafar the Blade.
Just before I go, do you mind if I read out the most recent one and just respond to it?
Sure.
Architect of Fate says Kibbs did nothing wrong. I don't know what that means. And JVP actually collects Soviet art and propaganda. So that answers the question we had just now. That's why I wanted to read it out. I didn't know that. That's interesting. And we should integrate that into the game. I might well have Jürgen Panzerson collect Soviet trophies.
Why not?
All right. I'm going to head off then. Thank you for the setup. And sorry for my indecisiveness, but there's a whole lot of detail here. I didn't want to screw up the character for later and regret something.
Yep, that's fine. See you later.
All right. See you guys
Toodles,
soon.
bye.
That sounded so insincere.
No.
All right, well, fuck you then, Rags.
No, I'm wishing you goodbye. I'm so sincere, people aren't used to it, and they think that I'm being insincere.
Clearly.
That couldn't be farther from the truth.
Jafar
We're
the
gonna go
Blade.
through these are gonna be my brothers in arms fighting against the Soviet horde. I want to be in good, I want to be their friends.
And yet, alas.
Your sweet Aryan brothers.
This isn't D&D. I demand satisfaction. Sargon, go through all the previous D&D videos so you can continue. It's your civic duty. Nah, he's given up for public office.
Yeah, politics corrupts, man.
It does. It does. The DCV Titans. So we got Goebbels and Mengele. Close enough. Twisted Frenzy. Have you guys seen the new Assassins Part 4? Nope, but soon. Architect of Fate, that was the one Uzulu read. Kibbs did nothing wrong. Kibbs does everything wrong. That is fact. And Revenge of Godzilla. Great. GS, I want to rim you. Lovely. Right, and then we're finally through it. So, thank you, Rags, for sticking with me all the way until the end.
I think that it's just the right thing to do.
The right thing to do.
These people are giving hard-earned money. Well, at least I can do is stick around if I can.
The right thing to do.
Sieg!
Anywho, thank you all guys very much for watching, and we'll see you all again soon, probably next week. Same schedule as the D&D, hopefully.
I can't be next week. I can't. I won't be. I'll be out of town next week, but the week after that.
Week after next, then.
Then V can have all episode to make his character just what he wants it to be.
Imagine that. So kind of you. So gentle. Right. Have a good night, everyone.
Mm-hmm.